Hello folks. How are you all doing? I hope you are excited. This is the Crosskeys 6 and 2 play-in match. So we have Gylgamesh and Trey Spyre, and yeah, they are fighting for a place in basically the top 10. So there's 14 racers fighting for 10 places right now. And joining me, hello, is Jesse.
Hello.
You're right.
Okay. Oh, I'm great. Just in time.
Just in time. As if you would miss this.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's Crosskeys. It's play-in race day. We've got 2 runners going. And yeah, why would we ever miss this? I just wish I had a command center to watch everything.
I mean, we need Scary Olive for that, don't we?
Yeah, where's Olive when we need him?
Oh, we've started, so yeah, we've got Gylgamesh on the left, Trey Spyre on the right. And yeah,
ooh, not a bad sank spot.
That's pretty good.
I'm more partial to Trey's kind of start for this mode, but you know, that's me.
I'm a sank starter through and through.
Yeah, I know, and I'm an uncle starter through and through. So tier 1 not paying out today.
But it is a good start. Like, Gil can do a rather quick Houlihan, get some money to start with. I'm going to assume that was a mistake from Trey because we do not start with the map scene.
What?
No, I know. So, this is Crosskeys, and all the keys are shuffled, and Trey is being a thief.
I don't know if I like that thiefing. Like, I don't think I could ever see myself wasting or trying to scum that key. It's so hard.
I don't like doing it either, but because I know I'll spend it. Think it like I'll walk into desert.
Like,
and just
if you go into desert and you can try to spend it, like, think of how much you do before you find desert. Like, I don't feel like I'd have the ability to scum something that
yeah.
that I've done 50 things before I get to the desert.
Hopefully it's not just like right here. We get more bombs. Lovely.
I mean, good trade. 1 for 3.
That is a pretty good trade, actually.
Gil's 50-50 drops were actually atrocious.
Ooh, blue mail. Who's that?
Blue mail's dead. Yeah, you're never going back to sank drop for blue mail.
If it was like, oh, I just walk around and get it, maybe. But yeah, that's nah. Yeah, that's if you have to make a special trip back, no, it's fine.
By the way, who is this? Oh, I was about to say, Trey is about to enter Kakariko at sub 5 minutes. I was getting a little scared that this was an imposter playing for Trey. Because, like, if there's one thing I know about Trey Spyre, it is an aversion to Kakariko Village.
That is very true, but I have been hearing that he has been going. That, you know, it is sensible to go, but yeah, we're not doing that today, so cool. We'll get there.
Well, maybe that's where the success this tourney, like, has come from. You know, this 6 and 2 play.
It
is
may
because we might have been getting away from the cack delay.
Possibly. I mean, the thing is yeah, Trey doesn't say it's a skip, he says it's a delay.
Right. I don't want to put words in his mouth. I've heard him say delay, so I will use the language he usually uses there. But yeah, I mean, have you looked at this race room, by the way?
Yeah, it's, I mean, we could totally take any of the people in here right now, but yeah, it's tough. This is. Oh.
Yeah, Gamma, Goomba, Furious Magic, Purdy Wong, Freddy, Plasma Kappa, Specs, Reeve, RD Walsh, Gylgamesh, Sheffy, Trey, Faker Jr., and Late Bit.
Yep. So I did speak to both of the runners before the race today, and the nerves are there. The nerves are there. Which I'm not surprised. I mean, to even achieve 6 and 2 in this tournament is an insane thing to do. And then you've got this race, which there's 14 races going for 10 spots, so you've got a good chance. You got a good chance, but oh god, I can't imagine the pressure.
I mean, you and I did this last year. You know, talked about the race last year, and you know, even watching last year's race, it's so nerve-wracking when, you know, you can see the spots start to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And we had some good runners last year too, who like, as the spots dwindle, you can see one person, like one of the runners start to fall that little bit behind and go like, oh, I don't know if they're going to be able to squeak this one in. Yeah,
it was. I personally had an amount of stress last year for it because Zen was in it, so that was 2 times as stressful for me watching it. But this year, however, I don't believe we've got any asyncs, so as the results come in, this will be it. This will be live. We're not waiting for any async times to be placed in this year.
Yeah. All 14 of our runners.
Oh. Pressure.
Yo, we had an uncle or an old man rescue from Trey, so he's gonna get that early mountain start save point.
This is nice. Yeah, Trey's very confident about rooting in the dark with. Oh, he'll not be happy about this. It's okay, Trey. It's okay. The start is. You don't have a ball. Yeah, the start is quite nice. Oh, key for pause. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you give somebody like a bomb, like that dark room is really like pretty straightforward. It doesn't always feel it, but you can get a good feel for it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting better myself at doing it completely in the dark, but whew. Yeah, Trey doesn't have any problems doing it, so he does seem to be going for connectors today. Gil's still working his way through CAC.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that initial start from Trey, just because like taking those connections can be really risky, and especially heading towards like the desert area. You know, you got that glove locked entrance down there. Definitely one that a lot of people try to put off for a little bit.
That particular glove locked entrance, I'm cool leaving that. I feel like it's okay to get back to, but Shroud Cave area is, yeah, let's delay.
I will say I'm unsure of this move from Gil, climbing back through Fairy Ascension. That's a lot of time just to get back to the Lost Woods. Like, this is what he's going for.
Yay!
I'm a little concerned with the time spent early, but like, there's nothing terrible about this. We still got a lot of race to go.
Yeah, I think it would have been a little bit faster to save and quit there, but also what it might have been is just, I need 2 seconds to think here, and this is, I'm moving, getting back to where I need to be, and I've got 2 seconds to stop and think. That is easy.
We did see a Mimic Cave over on Trey's side at Spike Cave.
Ugh.
I mean, nothing we can do with it, so.
And Cackwell and Lost Woods for Gil.
Did he blind drop that, or did he scout it?
No, he did scout it. He did scout. Because I don't think
I'm kind of surprised. Like, no, we did. Ganon was at old Uncle.
Oh,
and there's the glove in the Cack well, so.
Oh, that's nice.
And Old Man is at Hype Cave.
That'll be really nice later.
Yeah. Right now, it's terrible.
I don't mind
I'm
doing
not
this one.
big on this. Like, I think one check, like, if Trey continues to check dark entrances here, I'm a little worried.
Yeah, no.
But okay, so we get the early save and quit. This isn't terrible. It's just like I would not do a lot with this.
Yeah, it's too early. It's too early to money walk.
You're so far out of logic with doing these checks. Like, I know it's a lamp is the big thing, but I would still wait a little bit because the seed's not saying like here's your dark gold yet, here's your pearl something. Like, let's avoid for now.
Yeah, no, I think what Trey did was absolutely fine. It's like, because that's an ugly one to get to regardless. So it's like, let's peek it. Knows he can go back with a mirror or a moon pearl later. But yeah, I think he did the right thing by saving and quitting.
Where was the back of Old Man? Was that back of Lost Woods?
I think that might have been.
Is that where he got shot out?
I will confirm.
Because I just realized, I was like, Trey is in the Lost Woods already.
Yes, well, it's the marker is light blue, so it is a connector of some sort, so I would say yes.
Okay.
So that worked out really nicely for him, because he's straight in and getting that glove not long after Gil is.
Yeah. Really good timing for that glove.
Yep. And this is quite an odd one as well, because we're not cheating, well, not that we would, completely unbiased, of course. But this isn't quite a versus match. It is and it isn't.
I mean, it's you versus 13 of your closest Crosskeys friends.
Yep. But here we're rooting for both of them to win, so yeah.
And winning is just top 10.
It is. It's weird to say. It's easier to win this time, but
I mean, there's different levels of winning. Like, the person who finishes, let's say, 10th and gets to move in to the bracket has to face a slightly tougher matchup.
yes. Yeah.
Theoretically. But I will say, if you're in the brackets of Crosskeys Tournament, I don't know if there is an easy matchup per se.
Ooh.
Nice fire rod.
That is nice. We can't do anything else because we don't even have magic to do Samaria or nothing.
He's got 2 bombs.
2 is not enough. We need many, depending who you are. If you're me, you need a lot, alright? I think, what is it? You need 5 minimum to actually get through it, assuming that you actually are good at it.
Yeah.
I need 10. Okay. Gil's found a spiral cave here as well. This is, I mean, does have a fairy, so even if he does take it, yeah, he'll be fine, but this is not where oh, that was, oh, did you see? That was good. Trey finding the magic shop as well, and a bow and spiral. That's quite nice. A weapon not reliant on magic is pretty... Alright, game.
And we're finally getting the back of escape. I was like, we've got bombs. We just haven't gone for this playback yet. And I think we're going to get it from both of them.
I think we are, yeah. We could say that they're listening, but there's 10 minutes between us and them.
Yeah, I love it. This whole tournament, no delay, no delay. Like, you're pretty much always saying, I don't want delay. Do you want delay? Today, it's everybody, you're racing with delay.
Yep. So the only thing we got was an ice small, which is a bit nice for routing through ice.
It's a convenience key.
Yep,
at
definitely.
best.
That's a nice. I like that convenience key. That's like
and what I'll say is, if we're gonna ice break ice, like it does have more value now because looking at it, you've got the fire rod, you've got the glove, you've got Samaria. If I get into ice now without the hammer, I don't feel bad about doing icebreaker.
Yep, absolutely, because you can just go through that door.
Yep. So like, it is nice little. It's a nice bonus for you.
Yeah.
Gil getting the good news that Pyramid is not Ganon.
So I've been kind of half looking. Does this mean that it's Fairy Ascension? Not Fairy Ascension. Sorry, Useless Fairy at GT drop.
I think we've seen every other drop.
That's the thing, I think we have, because we've definitely seen Back of Escape.
We've seen Back of Escape, we saw the uncle, we saw the bat, we saw the thief drop down. Did we see LJL? Because Sank was thief.
Has either of them actually checked Lumberjack?
No, Gil would have in his route. I thought that might have been the uncle, though.
Yeah. So it's either Lumberjack, Ledger, or it's Ganem. Not Ganem. Useless Fairy. Wow.
That little slight delay for Trey on the GT find, by the way, paying off a little bit, does have Fire Rod and Samaria, so he can check out the compass room here. But Gil not far behind, immediately making the return play as well.
Gil doesn't have
Now,
anything though. Trey found it before.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, they both had. Yeah.
Yeah, Gil...
Trey making the return trip.
Yeah, Gil doesn't have that fire rod, but yeah, can do tell him. Not that I think anything was in here. And this
I mean, Trey just has no resources right now. He is just like, he picks up the bomb pot, which I don't know about you. I don't remember the last time I've ever picked up that pot, but finds the boots.
Wow, because you just mentioned how out of logic this is.
Yeah, that is a bit out of logic.
That is a bit out of logic, but you know what? There is absolutely no Trey. Okay, that was very purposeful, Trey, right? Please tell me it was good.
Yeah. This is not the end of his route. He wants to make more checks in the area, but like there is no reason for him to continue right side for sure. Like this is, let me get this done. I forgot what was on the torch. It's 3 bombs. I mean, I want to be like,
he had one.
I can't even call it fluff. Like, that is legit helpful to him.
It really is. This is like, oh yeah, I'll take those. Like, why not? Oh, but yeah, there's no universe that anyone gets boots out of logic and say, oh no, it's fine, I'll walk until they're in logic. No. Let me enjoy my boots. So that is good movement for Trey.
And I think, like, if he... Why am I not surprised? Like, CAC just further delayed here. I don't know what he's waiting for to kind of make the call. I think he's got about everything that you could ever want. I mean, clearly a flute would be even better, but oof.
Probably till he's out of things to do. I mean, he hasn't touched the sea scenario area. He can do the Ice Rod Cave area as well. So South Shore, he has options. Nice sword.
Okay, so Trey, very nice start here. Boots and a sword at 17 minutes with a glove. I'm jealous. Why can't all the cross keys be this? My last 2 races in this tournament had like 2-hour boots.
Do you know why, Jesse? Because you don't skip CAC.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is. It has to be what
I
it
think
is.
like I had like GT climb boots.
That is quite disgusting.
Yeah.
That is quite disgusting. Gil also handed in the bottle to the and got a second shield, which I'm sure he'll be ecstatic about.
They can be helpful sometimes.
Unless he could hold it over his head to protect from these falling cabbages.
I think they're a little too heavy to be supported by the shield.
A little bit.
That's the physics explanation I'm going to go with, not the shield hating explanation.
He needs a boing shield. What did we get? Oh,
Pyramid Fairy. Okay. I mean, if I'm Trey, I'm like, hey, I finally have bombs. I've got 9 bombs for the rest of this race. Cool. The money situation's got a little bit better, but we also found the arrow gate, so that's good.
Oh, this is nice for Trey to find at the end of a route here.
Yeah, perfect connector. The value of glove in how you route the eastern area, like it's one of those things you talk to newer runners about for cross keys. It's, hey, if I have no glove, if I have a glove, you actually do eastern ferry to pegs to eastern to Saha, whereas traditional is eastern ferry, Saha, eastern pegs. So it's like this is just a product of having that glove, and it's so minor, but it just makes life better.
Yeah.
There's our second bottle of the race, and our first big key.
Oh no! No, let's put that back. Because between the two of them, oh, that is not nice. That is a not nice connector.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because we're also pearlless. Luckily, that doesn't mean like Kiki's gonna ignore us.
That is good. I mean, I think Trey, I don't see him going to check Dark Flute 5. He might check, I think it's Pod Hint and...
Yeah, Pod Temple's not too bad. You're right here. I gotta think we're gonna see Pyramid Ledge, but...
Yeah, I think that's kind of what the end game is. He is going to Dark Flute 5 though. I can't actually, do you know what? I kind of get it, because otherwise you isolate. If he's going to check the others, you don't really want to leave one isolated.
Brave, did you read what Din said? Climb in logic, lol.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That is what I was about to say as well before we found that connector. Between the two of them, Gil's got a bowl, Trey's got a fire rod. There's two checks that don't need any smokies.
Yeah.
But let's not do that.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Not yet? No, I don't, yeah,
I'm surprised we're not. I was about to say, Trey, please scout that.
There's our
That's our other
silvers.
bow.
Well then.
And in case everybody's been living under a rock this whole Crosskeys tournament, no. Even if Trey had the pearl and was not a bunny, could still not get that bow. This year's iteration of the Crosskeys tournament is a hover-free zone.
And a bounce-free zone.
And a what?
And a bounce-free zone.
Oh yes, and a bounce-free zone.
Even though it's only valid in like one location, but still. So
yeah,
you could still attempt a bomb jump, but I don't know if it's possible to do it bottom to top.
No.
So yeah, bomb jumping, bomb can over gaps, that's fine, but actually hovering and Moldorm bouncing obviously at the very top is not allowed.
Yep.
But he walked all that way for a single rupee.
And we're gonna keep walking.
Where are we walking to, Trey? We can't walk anywhere. Unless...
Was there a connector? He's gonna take the drop down at Pod Temple. That spec rock drop.
That's actually not bad. I don't think that's a bad idea. Because everything he's doing is in logic.
It is, I just...
It feels
My
horrible.
concern is the fact that you put off a dense spot like CAC when you have boot. Like, you have to recognize that your biggest advantage at 20 minutes is that you have a sword and boots. And that's not a nice boot location in right side GT.
Oh, that was a nice dash though.
Yeah. Like, I think I get it more for... Okay.
We're in CAC. You've got to... Right, Trey. Yep, start from the bottom. There we go. See, the game was like, come to me. So there we go. Trey will do it now.
I had completely forgot that we had seen that exit from Gil's side. Now, Trey didn't know that.
No. So this... It works out quite nicely for Trey. He's here now, so we forced this. It's like, right, I'll do it now.
Yes.
Gil's also found the same connector. So... He's gonna scout, see slivers, and maybe come back to them later, maybe not.
I mean, if I find the other side, I'm getting them.
Oh, yes. It's good knowledge for both of them. Gil will be happy to see silvers, especially with that nasty thing lurking in the background. But I don't think Gil got the mushroom. And
Feels that much. Trey hasn't. That was.
it's got to be somewhere in CAC.
Yeah.
And Gil's got.
I think the
the
bigger concern is when does Gil turn it in?
Yes, I know Trey's found the magic shop, so when he gets that mushroom. Oh my god. Have we seen the bat?
I thought we saw Bat.
Have we seen bat?
I'm pretty sure we saw Bat drop.
Bat is at Lumberjack. That's what's at Lumberjack. So that's locked. I'm handing in the mushroom. If Bat was accessible, definitely, absolutely fake powder, then hand that in. Do it now before you get half magic, before it's annoying. That Bat is locked behind Castle Tower, 2 small keys, and logically a lamp. No. Hand that in.
I mean, look how far it's locked based on the fact that we know that the boots are 4-key locked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is a deep magic bat logically at this point.
Yeah, even to be honest, like, knowing that, definitely, like, 300%, I'm handing it in now. As soon as I see that bat is not accessible right now, I'm handing it in.
Although, Gil did not turn it in, and, like, that was the best spot for him to do it.
So Trey has this, look. Yeah, no, Gil knows where it is, yeah. I don't know. It might have just slipped his mind. Maybe he has handed it in and it still shows in his tracker. He has handed it in. Okay. And, well...
I was kind of going to laugh if it was a CT small, to be honest.
That would have been a little bit evil. Oh, wow. I mean, that's like a convenience key, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Gil's about to get his fire rod, and possibly he'll be able to do a little bit more in here as well, because he has got a sword and a bow, whereas Trey...
and a Samaria and bombs. He's got weapons.
He's got weapons. Trey is just being a creep, apparently. This is not the time, Trey, to be a creep.
The question is going to become, when does Gil go back? Although, if Gil can get a... No, Gil can take... If Gil wants to, steal the keys and just rush Ice Armos here. Like, he reasonably could go all the way to Ice Armos and get the GT Big Chest.
Yeah. It's
an unfortunate spend of keys because, it does mean you will need a third to full clear GT. But it's tempting.
You're right, it is.
And I like this play from Trey. Got the cape early and is going to figure out where Bumper goes.
This cape was right side GT as well.
Oh, it's just back to the mountain.
Well, that's nice. But I do have a ball, so let me get my useless shield. Actually, that one is slightly more useful.
I was gonna say,
slightly
has
more
it
useful.
You and I have talked about this. The first shield's great. It helps you get into Swamp Palace.
Oh!
Whoa!
Goodness.
Oh no. That's a very rough pearl.
That is quite a rough. I mean, I don't think that's going to cause too much trouble for Trey because he got the first chest. It's not like he attempted it. But that
Brave, I guess the question becomes, like, how much do you value logic if you're Trey? Like, look at it from his perspective. He got his first check, the logical Spire Rod, and now the question is, am I rushing Boom Chest and Zelda Cell for 2 out of logic checks right now? Like, that's a time investment. And if I end up in Hyrule Castle, maybe I go the rest of the way, but the other part of me is going to be just as tempted to say, I'm waiting until I've got nothing. That pearl could easily evade him unless he finds Hyrule Castle small.
It could. On the other hand, What does he have left?
Oh, he's got plenty. Like, if he could find his way into Hyrule Castle and get a connector to East Death Mountain. Like, we don't know where Hyrule Castle leads right now.
Yeah. I have a feeling, though, if you find it, you would grab the 2 items first, then check them. I don't... Trey, as far as I'm aware, he keeps track of the logic in his head and ignores it at the appropriate times.
Yeah, it's just like, how much time do you want to invest in this?
Yeah.
Is the big one.
Like, he only skipped it, he only got the first chest because he couldn't physically go any further.
He couldn't go further.
Yeah, so I don't think that was a logic thing. So I think if he
No,
finds,
of course it wasn't.
Yeah, I think if he
I
finds
agree
Hyrule
with that.
Castle, yeah, if he finds it, then yeah.
But there we go. Like, there's Hyrule Castle East over on the right side of the mountain.
Mm-hmm. As long as there's nothing that lives away, I don't think this is going to be too bad.
I mean, I haven't seen a ton of connectors
Nice rod.
to Ice Rod. Okay.
Oh goodness. I kind of, I want to see the Turtle Rock Biggie in. Oh, that is some connector. That would be so much better with that Pearl Tray, I'm just telling you. I know you can't hear me in your 10 minutes in the future, but I'm just saying, mate. Another pod small for Gil as well. The more the better.
Trying to build up a little bit of a collection.
Yes, you and I have feelings about that dungeon, don't we?
I mean, it's a fine dungeon. It's very dense. You can get a lot of checks. No problems with pod.
As long as I have 5 small keys.
I mean, I'll even take 3.
3 or 5, don't give me 4, don't make me choose.
4, I can make a choice.
I don't like making a choice. It's always the wrong one.
And here is the other side of this issue, I will say, for Trey, is that the glove boots combo also sends him to stuff like Ice Rod Cave.
Mm-hmm.
Do the bonk setup. Woo!
But then on the flip side, for Gil, he's just got the Moon Pearl. When's he going for right side GT?
When he's got keys.
Yep.
But I think knowing what the 2 situations are, I'd probably rather be in Gil's right now. Like, I don't enjoy the walking, but I think this is still preferable, like, having your Pearl already. Like, we're in Dark World on Gil's side, and he's making checks that are just, you know, his CR is going to start climbing, just... Although I say that, okay. So, he's going to probably restart at Mountain. No, he's going to restart at Mountain, exit again, and be able to continue the checks. Like, going down to Swamp Palace entrance and then walking back up would have been slow.
Yeah. Okay, so Trey's now got his bow from Spyro. Where is do we know where the Hyrule Castle entrance is?
I know where one of them for sure is. I think the other one is at Lumberjack House.
Oh,
so
Trey,
he's up that way.
he's up that way, so this might be a... I'll check this along the way and then... Mr.
Well, on the other...
Bombs.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
What do we get? It's the Queen's Key!
Well, and this really is Trey going and following up on that mushroom. He turned it in. Our Death Mountain Ascent Cave is the potion shop.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he knows, like, I turned in my mushroom. Let me rush this play. Like, let me follow up on the things I've done. So, not a bad thing to go do.
Yep, and then hopefully he'll be close enough vicinity of I'll just grab, because I don't think he did Dark Cross either, so let me just grab these 2 items, or 3 items. Nothing on the dig game for Gil as well, though it was quick, which is nice.
Okay, so we are going to continue up.
Hopefully. Yes. Yeah, this has got to be Moonpro for Trey. He's got to get these items before doing the connectors, surely. Yes, 100%.
Okay, he is. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little concerned that those could have been easy orphans here.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think Trey does like to be thorough. And, like, if he'd had magic earlier, he would have. So it's not even...
Oh, yeah, no. I don't doubt that anybody who was here first trip with weapon or any sort of weaponry is definitely going to continue.
Gil found Granny. Granny leads us to Vu. I don't think that's quite... That's pretty good, because I don't think we've got another connector to Vu at all.
No, we have the south one with the or the old man, but I'm kind of surprised. I get what Gil's doing here. He wants to hit Ice Rod Cave. Like, that's why he came this way, was to get to Ice Rod Cave area, but definitely a thought to continue.
Mm-hmm. So I haven't seen this side from Trey yet either.
Yeah, and this is what I thought Trey would have been going for before he took the connector. Or before heading over to get the mushroom turn and stuff.
Might be... Ooh, Saha. Thieves. Oh, there's your castle tower small. That's... One is okay, actually. One is fine. Because then when we do find it, we can get both items and then hopefully never have to think about it again. And it will be lovely.
And Gil is going to head right back for that granny connector to get into the village of outcasts area. I like it.
Yeah, that's a whole lot. I'm trying to remember. I know Trey's found another one. I can't remember if it was the... I think it was behind the hammerlocked house, though. I know Trey's found somewhere out in Tavu. I'm sitting here about 75% sure of that now. But yeah.
By the way, did you see that? That shield blocked the spear
no,
at Swamp Palace.
No, I went unfortunately completely blind for 30 seconds.
Oh no, I'm worried for you.
Oh, don't worry. I with the power of Phantom
Do you want me to clip it for you and like help you see the error of your ways?
Did you just pun?
Never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Outrageous.
I don't know. Your chat might not like me for saying shields are actually worthwhile.
You'd probably get about 70% good reception back, honestly.
Awesome. Love it.
You'll get about a 99% good reception back for the pun. I'm loving this music on Trey's side, but it is also stressing me out. Dark Lumberjack. 3 bombs and some stuff. If that is indicative of what Ice Palace is going to look like, Jesse, I think we might go blind for the entire time that Trey is in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big palette shuffle person.
Same, every time Ice Palace is either bright pink or bright green and my eyes are already on their way out, like, let's not assist them in that direction.
I mean, the bubblegum pink Ice Palace so is it's a thing.
Pepto-Bismol Ice Palace, I've been told it is.
Yes.
Okay, we've got Gill into Skullwood. We don't have any small keys, which is gonna make... I mean, it's a good wood.
It is the greatest wood.
Oh no. just see what Gil just got.
Yeah, that was CT2.
That was CT2. Oh, okay. Right, but the boots are 4 key locked, so.
And we still don't have fire, and we still don't have powder.
Exactly.
It's okay.
And we still
can't
don't have
hurt
Castle
us.
Tower.
Right.
So I don't like that those 2 keys have just shown up.
But yeah, as you were saying, this is actually nice Skull Woods. We do have the front being vanilla, and the connectors are reversed of each other, but that's still great.
It is. It's the drop down now, or if so. Gil's stolen a key. Okay, Pod 3 is good. Gil's stolen
and
a key.
he'll get the vanilla key in Pot Prison.
Pot Prison. So it
Not
works out
Pot
quite
Prison.
nicely.
Pinball Room. Sorry.
Oh god, yeah. I always mix the 2 up. They both begin with a P. Don't confuse us.
And like the chest is kind of locked behind prison.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh. Good old Paradox Cave.
Now, do you check the connectors here? Like we get the items. Of course, we get the items. There's 7. Do you check the connectors, or do you go back
I think you
for
have
Skull
to,
Woods?
because unfortunately, the rest of the Skull is just like going back through Skull. I don't know. I hate it. I hate it all.
I know. It's Pod 4. I like the keys we're getting. I know. At least on Trey's side, we saw the bottom. We've seen the block lock side. So I'm not sure if Gil has. If he has, then he can save himself checking one entrance at least.
Ostensibly the worst one.
That is definitely the worst one. Oh, we have a big key for.
If you find Laser Bridge, are you killing a Trinex?
No, not right now. Not with that fighter sword. Give me a master sword, I'll absolutely go and try it. Or give me a hammer.
Oh, right,
That Trinex
sorry,
is dead.
we are still short an actual weapon to kill him.
Yes.
I think 3 bars of magic is not enough.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, so Trey must have. That's what I've seen on Trey's side. It's how.
No, I think what you're thinking of is the fact that we saw Trey exit Bush House.
Oh, that's probably it. Yes. Okay.
Because we did see Bush House. That was a connect, like something connected to that spot. Gil does have a small key for Trinex right now, so he could. But yeah, like, there's a couple of ways. It's like, you need Fire Rod and Ice Rod, and then it's, like, if you have Hammer, it's in Logic. If you have Master Sword, it's in Logic. The magic one is, like, magic bars is the measurement unit.
Do you love lamp?
That is a very lovely lamp.
Is it very... Oh, Gil found a small key for thieves as well, which is a pendant. And Trey, of course, showing the spec.
I mean, you have to. You're here. You've got that small key. There is no way you do not skip this, or there's no way to skip this right now.
Well, if you're Homewrecker. I hope you feel better
Well,
as well.
I mean, no disrespect to the guy, because, you know, all my interactions with him have been lovely. But there's a reason why Trey is racing right now and Home is not, and it might be Hera Basement.
It may be.
All the love, Home.
Trey went for a pee.
Yeah, I think this was actually a coffee break.
Oh no, I've spoken to him about this. He knows it's just bad.
You have Gil, you have the Samaria, buddy.
Gil, please, Gil. I know. In the moment, you did it! Yay!
You did it, but I'm so sorry for it.
That is absolutely just. Just the stress and the nerves of this race. Like we said, like you cannot underestimate how difficult it is to even get to 6 and 2. There was 150 plus people in this
Yeah, I
tournament.
mean, when this tournament is bigger than just about every other event in the calendar, like, think of how many tournaments we've seen in the last calendar year, and this is probably the third biggest event.
It is easily, like, this is, for me, there's you've got the big three, you've got main, you've got league, you've got Crosskeys.
Yep. And like, this is probably the third biggest. Like, main will see, you know, those calls are about to start. We're probably going to see 250, 300 people enter those, at least one qual race. League is a big group overall. Like, you know, you think of the teams.
That's the thing. League looks smaller, but you got to remember one team is 3 people.
Yeah.
But
so like, figures 64 open leaguers and the 32 invitationals. Like, we're talking about 200 people there as well.
Yeah. Out of those numbers, yeah, you're talking, I think it's like 240 minimum. Doing quick maths in my head. So yeah. Trey, you don't have the big key, but I'm hoping that you would have at least remembered that you've got Scenario. Yeah! Right, Trey wins, just Trey wins, alright?
Yep. We're 1 for 2 on memory. Well, I was kind of concerned. My worry here is Gil could have gone to Laser Bridge here.
He could have, but see, it's always a difficult call to make because I get Gil's position. If he is a Turtle Rock back and a decent weapon away from killing Trinex, do you want to sacrifice your, at the moment, 1 key for 4 checks where it could just be sitting in an entrance later on down the road, and then you have to struggle to find a TR small later, or... But then do you need to keep it even? Is this a pendant? Is it a crystal?
I don't know. I would have to do it. Like, I'm not big on this, on that skip, but I'm wondering if it's a skip, like, conscious, like I'm saving the key, or if this is an unconscious, I don't have Samaria.
See, I would normally disagree with you, but after seeing what we've just seen, that might be
right. Like, after seeing him bomb jump to Big Chest, I'm not sure anymore.
It might be that, but I mean, for like, my personal thing is like, I save the key plus where it is, so it's in Dark Lumberjack, nice swamp. It's in Dark Vu shop above where Vu is. So we just take the granny connector. It's a bit of a but we just take the granny connector and we're like right there. So yeah. It's not too difficult to get back to. I think
I was gonna say, is Trey is this a mix MSU? This is an MSU shuffler?
Yes.
Because I've been hearing a lot of Shovel Knight.
Yes, it is mixed. He has promised me no lyrics because of copyright, and no Christmas songs because the last time I went apeshit at him for it. Oh.
By the way, I do have to tell you that one, because I don't know if Leo told you, that was Diddy Kong Racing for Ice Palace, that last race you did for me.
Was it?
Yes, that's Diddy Kong Racing.
I need to get that.
That Ice Palace track is from Diddy Kong.
It was a good. I liked it a lot.
It was not Christmas music.
I did think it was Christmas, and then Leo was like, "It's definitely not." I was like, "Good, as long as it's not Christmas." But yeah, the last time Trey used this, and he had.
What's Gil doing?
This is Laser Bridge.
But why did he bomb jump to go around and do pokey kill? I'm so confused.
I'm not sure.
Brave, I need help.
I'm the wrong person to be telling or asking, because I don't. This is like you wander into a room saying I need an adult, and you look at me like you expect me to do the adulting. Like, this is you're in the wrong vicinity, sir. Please seek help elsewhere.
I mean, I wish it was conserving magic, but Gil picked up the full pot in Dark Maze. I don't get it.
I thought he was about to just walk there, and I was like, that's ballsy, but you've got the wrong shield for that. Oh,
Hey,
flippers.
flippers.
Okay, so like, not even talking about keys, this is obviously out of logic. We do need a defensive item, which Trey does have, but again, that's also out of logic. So cape or Barna, or
Or a shield.
or everybody's favorite. Oh my
Hey, and a vanilla small key.
fucking
That
God.
is purely vanilla. Let's see where Laser Bridge is.
Oh, so you cannot find that. You have to do what Gail's just done.
Well, and what we can say is that that is a 3-key lock Laser Bridge.
Mm-hmm. Man, the thing is, like, that's good for Gil, and also bad, like, or not bad. That would have been much better if we'd had a mirror, because now you're going to have to go through that again.
Well, and realistically, he will.
Yeah.
The only real bad thing would be if, like, mirrors on Trinex. But yeah, I just thought about it. Like, that small key on Laser Bridge is TR4 specifically.
Yes, it must be. Oh, pod on 4 keys.
Hello, pod.
I mean, let's check. We could find big key, hammer, a shop.
I was gonna say Mini Moldorm Cave could have been right there. We've got a few Blinds Hut. We've got some multi-item caves still available, so I think it's a good, strong check to check the top of Super Bunny.
Now, you're in here with 4 keys. You don't know if this is crystal pendant. You don't have a hammer, you don't have the big key. How many of your small keys are you spending?
3 for sure, 4 might be a scum. The problem is that that 4th key scum would mean I'm skipping the bottom of DDM. So that's my one concern here if I'm willing to spend all my keys.
Yeah.
Like the 4 we got has a lot of logical implications. 5 and 6 could just be, you know, wherever they damn well please.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what's crazy? We talked about this at the beginning, and we haven't found it yet. Brave, I still haven't seen this Hyrule Castle Small, this mythical key to put the pearl in logic.
Oh my god, you're right. You are right. Where is... It's got to show up at some point, and we're going to have to try and piece
I don't
this
think it has to. Brave, I've got 2 locations for you that absolutely blow.
Don't even... yes, you're right, they do. Let's just... They did it, and they got the Hyrule Small. Yay!
That's one location. I was gonna say, the first one was the one we talked about earlier, which is the top of GT.
Let's not talk about that one. That's just bad juju.
The other one is Zora. These are 2 spots that can very easily have been our Hyrule Castle Small Key, and like, it doesn't matter. You're right. Like, we're just gonna do what we need to do.
Yeah.
But I'm also a little like, I'm curious.
I would like to know for sure. I mean...
Wait, did Trey not find his Ice Rod?
No, not yet.
Uh-oh. Wasn't that on East Death Mountain?
It was.
I thought Trey came out on East Death Mountain.
No.
He had to have when he was... Because that was a Hyrule Castle entrance.
He went in.
I swear he's checked that connector.
He went into Hyrule Castle. I don't think he's checked the connectors. He came... Oh, do you know what it is?
I swear
he came out Hyrule Main and had the pearl and followed.
Oh no. That's...
It's Ice Rod, we don't need it right now. We can't do nothing with it yet.
I think my problem is that it's... Look at how much else he has now.
Yeah.
Like, when do you prioritize that connector?
Pod small and pod kickbook. Honestly, Trey's probably more likely to find a mirror and go through that connector again and get to right side DM this way. probably, honestly. And then you'll find that high roll east and giggle with that infectious Skibbly Scott.
It's just hard. Like we're coming up on the hour mark. You know, you're starting to take stock of things. Your routing strategy does start to evolve a bit at this point. You definitely start to have a little bit of different thought patterns about it. I will also say Trey is here with only 3 keys, so that 4th key is nice, but it does not help open up things more for him. Gil is in a better position here in pod. And I will say, Gil still bootsless, but in terms of the checks overall, Gil has just had a little bit better luck overall because of the fact he got...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
That's it. Trey's gonna get that as well. That's... I don't... Wait, what was Harmless Hellway?
I don't know.
It must have been shit. We're about to see the big key chest, so as long... I don't think there was anything in Hellway. As long as there's nothing in the big key chest, then Trey's not going to get too hurt by this. If it's a crystal, we're coming back to the big key later regardless.
Watch this be the big key.
Don't you fucking dare.
I mean, this seed has had... The fact that the hammer is 6 key locked has me absolutely terrified already. Hey, Brave.
Yes,
Brave.
Jesse. Yes.
We've got powder, we've got lamp, we've got 2 CT smalls. We know where the boots are. I'm worried.
Oh no! No, we haven't found Castle Tower yet. No, don't even think. No, we're not even worried. Wow! Oh, how? So the bat is 4 GT small and 6 pod small locks.
Yeah.
That is extremely.
That's so far down this logic chain.
It is, but then like, it's on my mind now. I'm thinking about it a lot. I hate it, and if I find Castle Tower, in Gil's position, maybe not so much. In Trey's position,
I'm getting 2 items in bailing.
Yeah,
Even if I'm Trey, I'm probably bailing after 2.
Yeah, well, Trey only does have
I'm not
one
investing
key
the time.
Yeah, Trey's only got 1 key, so he can't. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm probably getting the 2 items in. That's.
By the way, I'm gonna commend Gil here, passing the TR maze test.
Hardest trick in the game.
Bravo. Golf clap.
Also, as you mentioned, because we are coming up to the hour mark, we'll see what Gil gets here without dying. But yeah, please remember to follow the runners. You've got Gil on the left, Trey on the right, both amazing runners, both very good at crosskeys, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't be here. So please drop them a follow as well, and you can also follow Jesse, because he does race too.
Apparently. I say that in like 2 or 3 tournaments right now.
Yeah, it just casually, you know, picks up a wee pick-up race every now and again. We see his casual tournament race. Casually kicks arse and league, and you know.
I mean, is 80 key drop boots a casual tournament? I think that qualifies as a casual tournament.
Casual. Yeah, I would say.
It's a casual, serious tournament.
Yeah, I would say laid back. I would say it's. I mean, my experience has been very chill so far. So yeah. Like I've definitely try-harded in it, but
you're still in it, right?
Yeah, I lost yesterday.
To who?
Paulinho?
Oh, Paulinho. Okay.
That's thank you. Sorry, I'm this accent. So
I don't know if that's the proper way to pronounce it. That's what I've gone with. Until I talk to the individual to know better.
It was close. It was very close. I was falling into Ganon as he finished. So I'm waiting. There is never a chance that I could come up against Humbug. So I'm just gonna have to distract him with pictures of kittens and dime and hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at that tournament list and I was just like, this is there's no easy outs in that tournament.
No. Ooh,
Oh, hey, it's Skull.
And we have a key. And we have fire rods.
And a sword.
Oh my god, we can finish this. Logically, no. Actually, who gives a fuck? Let's me get one crystal on the board, please. Maybe. Even a heart refill would have been quick.
If you got a crystal at right about an hour, it's a decent Crosskeys.
It's weird because we measure. Well, okay, I can't speak for everybody. I definitely measure how well a Crosskeys seed is going by how many crystals I have at a certain amount of time. Like, if it gets to about an hour and I am, if I'm in Gil's position, I'm feeling okay. But if I don't have any crystals, I'm like, can I just have one? Like, I feel.
And it's not even just that if I have a crystal or not. It's am I close to a crystal?
Yeah, like you're measuring how much. Like, I feel like I've achieved nothing if I am not in a position where I am getting or close to getting a crystal.
But like, if you look at Gil's equipment, even it's, hey, if I'm not here, if I find ice, I could beat ice. If I go back to TR, I can beat TR. Like, if I'm Gil, I see a lot of options. I'm Eastern Big in an Eastern Palace from that dungeon. I'm a Pod Big from Pod. Like, the number of things he can do is actually quite good. He's been finding a lot of stuff.
Yep.
I will say Trey's in really good position here. Gonna get the left side of GT.
Yep, does have the 2 keys.
Good hammer hits so far. Just gotta be a little careful still.
Ooh. Oh, big key for Hera. Okay, well, Trey can do Hera now. Nice kill.
Woo. Scary, but does get the job done. Nice.
Okay, nice vanilla and a crystal.
Sankheart.
What's that? Oh, that's nice.
That was Sankheart.
But no,
So just a little bit off vanilla.
Yeah, I'm imagining Gil's feeling a bit of relief that that is actually a crystal. It's like, okay, cool. One on the board. That's actually the thing we're missing. We don't have a lot of dungeon information.
Yeah, no, we're just kind of... We know Green Pendant, and that's about it.
Yeah, we know, Green Pendant, they've both got the map for Eastern, and we only know Skullwoods because Gil just finished it. Cool, Gabe, just cool, yeah, just
info.
Yeah, just drop a map. Make me look like a fucking idiot, that's cool. Oh, the desert's small.
Brave, how is it that we're an hour in and have not seen the body of Desert Palace?
Because that is going to be somewhere awful locked behind the mirror. Promise you.
Okay. I was just thinking, like, awesome that we found the key, but we have not even seen Desert.
Yeah, no, it's... I mean, this is locked behind the hookshot, that is...
All of Desert's behind the hookshot.
I was about to say... So, this is behind the hookshot, we haven't found that yet, we don't know where that is. So this desert doesn't need to be easily accessible. Like, desert itself could be hookshot locked somewhere. Fucking stupid. Unlikely, but I'm almost convinced it's behind the mirror at this point.
I mean, we also have stuff like Dark Shopping Mall now.
Oh yeah, we do have the flips. Those flippers are also out of logic. They were on
just slightly.
They were on Laser Bridge.
We're still 2 keys short.
2 keys short, and Trey's cape is also out of logic, which is 4 GT locks. So yeah, but that's not going to stop us. Onwards.
Until the day somebody is crazy decides you must play in logic.
Who would even? Nice small key. So there's. So that has to be GT4, right? Because this is 3 key locked.
I believe you're right.
I believe I'm right too. And that is not a thing that I'm often really, confident about, but in this case, go team me. So we've got 3. Oh no, I hate that. I hate that. Right, see when I find GT big key, especially early, and I go to GT big chest, make it something, just even a key. Make it a dumb key. Make it a Meyer small. It's fine. It just means I need it logically.
You know, all that talk about desert. We got desert!
So, right, hold on. But that desert is, as it stands, 4 GT small, 4 TR locked? Yes. As it stands. If Burner shows up anywhere, then it's only 4 TR small locked.
Yeah, we're only saying it's 4 TR small key locked because the 4th key was on Laser Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the other 3 that locked it.
And it's a little bit unfortunate for Gil, not that he can do anything about it, but is only able to do one thing. Maybe he's leaving, so I don't think he's going to spend that small key. But yeah, he can't check, he can't get the torch. Which
yeah, I mean, his biggest thing is he needs to return to GT, but I think he needs the boots or the hook to be his incentive.
Yes, absolutely agree. Desert left as well. That went out TR main. So we're going to have to go all the way back over there again if we want to get Desert right. And Trey's found Hookshot Cave, so he can get one chest. This is absolutely fine to do. No, he can't, not anymore. he attempted. He could have, and if he can get back in, he probably will. Oh, that's a nice connector. Again, would have been better with a mirror.
Mirror coming up in bonk shot.
I honestly, I bet it's, if it's here, that's funny. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So that is 2 found now. Minus the 3rd one that we found on Laser Bridge. So our flippers minus a defensive item are almost in logic. There we go. And Trey's now going to find Hyrule East. So he'll get his ice rod here.
Don't leave. Go ahead, stay.
That's where Desert East goes. Oh, that's going to be horrible for Gil. But however, Gil is back in GT, so he's going to get his boots soon. Nice Swamp Small. So that Swamp Small is hook locked, so the entirety of Swamp is also hook locked. Don't touch Swamp without a hooker. Yes.
I don't want to curse Trey here, but I'm a little worried.
No, I'm not. I'm not. He's not going to touch it. He's not.
He's going to go out to Desert West. He's going to be on left side desert after the big chest. I have serious concerns he walks out that door and gets locked out.
Possibly, but he knows how to get back. Yeah, I'd be 50-50 about picking this map up, but we actually don't know. It's a pendant!
Desert, okay.
Okay, alright. There we go, and Gil's picked up his boots now as well. I don't know if Gil will go...
Oh, not this door. Oh.
Well,
I mean, I get it, but I don't like this. Like, you shoulda... Why not take the Death Warp, do full left side? You've got... The key situation's better for yourself.
Too long to Death Warp, maybe?
You're still gonna do... I don't know. Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah, I am.
Trey continually proving me wrong. I'm worried for nothing with him. Like, these are reasonable concerns, and every time he makes the play that just isn't too bad.
Yep. Do you think Gil claims?
No, come on.
Like Trey I get, but Gil spent that key. If it couldn't,
Well, realistically, Trey does left side, he's out of keys.
yeah.
And there's the ice rod for Trey, so much better position for him.
Yep. Now we can do something about Trinex. Well, Gil's
A little rough on the script, but Gil does get through it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not gonna climb because he doesn't have it anymore, but there's that fourth pod small, or fifth pod small, sorry, for Trey. But he won't be going back in there until he's got the big key now.
No.
If he needs to go back in there at all. Okay, Gil is going left, so does have two. Oh yeah, because there was a small key in here, of course, yeah.
Oh, he hadn't stolen the key, okay.
Yeah, no, he hadn't stolen it. Yeah, no, he had two coming in here, and then he just got the third behind the ice armor, so I forgot about that one. So yeah, no, Gil's gonna be okay for keys. But I'm assuming he's not gonna climb. This is a saving quick, because you're not gonna go to Randall Room and then go all the way back through again, I don't think.
No.
Okay, is this Hera? Yeah, Hera for Trey. Yeah, this is a good shout. We don't know what it is, but it's super quick. Even if you don't Hera pot, it's still a relatively, especially in comparison to others, it's still a quick dungeon. Let's just get it done. Totally not in logic. This is completely hooker locked, but I'm just thinking that a lot of this, not a lot of this seed. Where's this hook shot? This hook shot's
I'm trying to think what we haven't seen.
We haven't seen the two things up the stairs in GT.
You know, you told me to stop talking about those two checks, and then
but now it's getting worrisome. Gil also finding as well, he's found the desert small, he's about to find the desert big key, so might curse the fact that he found desert a little bit beforehand. Trey showing us that, you know, you can be too fast in Hera. We still have Zora. Everything that Gil's finding now.
Did Trey not pay for it when he was there, or did Gil not pay for it when he was there?
Pay for what, sorry?
Zora. He was there.
Oh, has Gil done it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey's not been to the Zora area. Oh, you're right, yes, no, Gil has done it. Okay, so Zora's off the table, so...
I mean, we've got Master Sword Trinexes available. It's still, it's one key short, logically, but...
I would still... The thing is, like, it's going all the way through there again, and you still don't have the mirror, so you're probably going to have to do it again. You don't know if it's a crystal or a pendant, but if it's a crystal, then it's good and it's done, and... Trey, please. No. Trey, this is all hooker locked. Trey, no! Leave! There can be something, okay, like, you know, we're still missing stuff apart from the hook shot, but, like, no. Maybe do this one and then leave.
Realistically, we're gonna have to find something
Please
soon,
leave.
like...
Please leave, Trey, please leave. Left, go left. No! I mean, the thing is, it's so easy for logic to slip your mind. But yeah, all of this is entirely hookshot locked. So I personally wouldn't be touching this without it. Right. So, everything in desert is hookshot locked, everything in the swamp is hookshot locked. We haven't found Eastern. Pod. Gil's cleared.
Pod, we're missing the big.
Yep. Hera was also a hookshot locked and there was nothing there anyway. Skullwoods, we're missing it. Oh no, Trey's done the big key, he hasn't found the back. Gil has found the back and not found the big key. We haven't found Thieves, we haven't found Ice, we haven't found Mire, and TR's out of logic.
I mean, it's looking like Mirror and or Mitts are both required for this seed. Like, we're missing way too many dungeons for an hour and 15 minutes.
We are. What's worrying me a little bit is if Trey finds something in Swamp, which Swamp has many memes. If the Mirror or Mitts show up here, Mitts maybe not so much, but Mirror especially, could maybe distract Trey away from trying to find this hookshot. But then, do we need it? We might not need it. Like, maybe this is a pendant. Maybe we only need the stuff in the front. Maybe there's nothing in Hookshot Cave. There's nothing on Postmortem chest. But
that is some very wishful thinking, and
is.
I want to believe you.
It is. That's it. We might not. We might not. But like, I would much rather have it. There we go. So Gil's now cleared desert and got his so small, which is super nice. Maybe. Actually, we don't know. Gil does have the map for it. Fuck me! Jesus, shit! Okay, fine.
It doesn't unlock much.
No, I did say, you were right. I don't think it will. I mean, what does it give us? The Smith Chain, it gives us Hammer Pigs, it gives us Ice Palace. We've already got the top of the mountain, which we can't get to anyway without doing a connector, and we found a connector, so that's fine. So yeah, it doesn't open like too much. Please don't be the Mirror. Please don't be the Mirror. Okay, that's fine, because Quake's required for TR and we came out with that anyway. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and Bombos is the Mire medallion, so...
Yeah, okay, so that's fine. That's nothing. That could be a really ugly Mitts location for later, if those Mitts are needed, though. Like, if you follow the logic and don't touch this till you get the hook shot, and this is, especially if this is a pendant, how many runners do you know who are going to skip left side swamp here, especially if you're like 1 item from go?
Yeah.
So that, it could work in Trey's favour. It's working, I would say it's working against him a little bit now, because he's not finding his logic, so therefore he's not finding his immediate progression, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I just wonder what sends you towards your actual logic and progression, because it's becoming something important.
Yeah, and it's
like,
probably in a not
I will
nice
say, you know, that was one of the things that beat me in this exact tournament, was I played away from logic for too long. Thinking that the thing I skipped was minor. And it turned out to be like the worst thing, one of the worst things you could skip. In my case, a hook shot and a hammer. Oh, hey, that's Hype Cave for Gil finally.
Yep, also finding the hair small. I was say, where is the Smith hiding today? Looks like a journey and a half. Oh, he's glove locked. That's nice.
Well, I mean, that's the worst thing he can be locked.
Yep. And then the game was like, have a glove in the first 30 seconds. And we get nothing. Right, entrance wise, Gil only has one entrance left, and it's not even in logic. That's the dark long crocs.
Head check.
You know what? You're here. Why not? It is Nothing. The problem is Trey still has a lot of entrances left. Nice sword.
Cool.
Because Trey's not been to Dark Shopping Mall area, he's not been to Ice Road Cave area either.
Yeah.
We've seen Catfish on Gil's side. No, because that's all... Got the King's Tomb entrance, but that's hookshot locked. Honestly, I'm desperately trying to think if there's any way that we've misunderstood the logic, but I really don't think we have.
Is there something besides GT climb? Like, legitimately, I feel like that's kind of where we're at.
Logically... No. I don't think... No, it's not in any dungeons. Like I say, Gil has one entrance that's green on his tracker at the moment, and that's not in logic because it's boots locked. I mean, we could finish Desert North, but that's also hookshot locked as well.
And it's a pendant.
It is a pendant, so you wouldn't even want
Which
to finish it.
Gil doesn't know, but yeah.
Gil might go and do it then, not knowing. Although I think the desert map... No, desert map is in desert.
Oh, yeah, I guess he did skip that one.
Oh, do you know what it is? It was on the torch. Why would he pick it up? He
Yeah.
doesn't need... Yeah, no, that makes sense. So, yeah, Gil might, but I think we need to start thinking about GT.
Yeah.
The mini Helma is... That's 0 keys. We logically have 2, which doesn't matter because it's 0, 3 and 4. But we could get the pre-Moldorm chest as well. And if Hookshot is at the top, we're gonna kill Moldorm and get the 4th chest anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Hookshot just changes everything on the equation. Like, Hookshot and Hyrule Castle Small are up there.
Oh god! Oh yeah, we still not found that small key.
I know.
Oh my god! That was good. See now that's not even that important. Nope. Don't even need that one. But yeah, we
It's
need.
not even that we care about logic. It's just I want to know. It's the curiosity factor. Myers our last pendant, by the way.
Okay. Okay. Well, do you know we've not found Maya. We've not found nothing to do with Maya. I'm not bothered about it yet. Right, try next is drop in. Big key. She'll be like, fuck, I've just been in there, man.
I'm gonna say, Brave, I think this seed's breaking you.
Oh, this is so funny. Jesse, I've had a day. Today has been a day. So far.
Already?
Oh god, yeah, and then this is just cherry on top. Oh goodness, but yeah, Gil showing respect as well. As you should, because this is actually in logic, as far as I'm aware. No, is it? Yes, it is. Yes, this was Johnny. Johnny had this.
Which was behind the boots.
Oh, so this is still out of logic. You're right. Oh my goodness.
I'm glad that wasn't a refill.
Oh, that would have been...
I was getting a little worried for Gil there.
I'm already getting upsetty at this. Tharkus, to answer your question, there's 14 racers racing for 10 spots. So you don't need to be first, you just need to not be in the bottom 4. See, yeah, she's got to check these. Jesse, I think it's the climb. I think it's GT.
Yeah, I think so too.
I hate myself. I hate the seed. I'm glad, actually, this is the first time that I'm glad I didn't make it. Because
I mean, I would have been happy just to make it. Hey, big chest to thieves. Okay. Oh wait, we already have that on Trey's side.
Yep, Trade has picked that up, but we've not found thieves. So it's...
I mean, you know, for the play-in race, obviously we couldn't have a simple seed.
Of course not. Of course not. Why would we make it easy for these top tier runners? Well done, Gail! You remembered that you had Samari. I'm so proud of you. Also, that totally slipped by as well, but Gil's got it marked that it is a 5-6 for Turtle Rock, and Trey also obviously has it, so we do know... So we don't know whether they're 5-6? No, we don't know whether they're 5-6, but... So we need to find Eastern, an Eastern Big Key. We need that hook shot now, because we know for sure that Swamp is a crystal. We need
a pod Big Key.
We need to find Ice, we need... Don't necessarily need Ice Big, yeah. So, but to get there... It has to be the mirror.
To get there, like, there's a chance we need Bombos. We're probably needing Mirror, and Mitts only gives us, like, 3 entrances.
Yep, which Trey has checked Hammer Pigs already, and that was a shop. And I think this is going to be Ice Palace here. I mean,
this might be all of his flipper checks.
Yeah. Oh, he probably he'll probably do Light World flipper checks first, and then maybe come back for Ice Palace. Yeah, Gil doesn't have that tempered sword that Trey does, but Gil very, very capable of doing it with a hammer. Ordinarily takes 10.
I will say, like, not to chase anybody away, because keep watching us. We're awesome.
Yay!
There are 6 other restreams going on, each with 2 runners. Zelda Speedruns has Freddy and Furious Magic. ZSR3 has Breve and Sheffy. Bitey has Faker Jr. and Gamma. Andy is restreaming Goomba and PRD. Muffins has Plasma Kappa and Specs. And Arturo has Late Bit and RD Walsh. So... always, like, I must say, this is always so much fun when the community comes together and is like, let's put on 7 concurrent restreams just for this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to mention as well, all of them are also fully staffed with volunteers.
Yes. Commentators. We didn't. I think only 2 of them have trackers.
Both CSR channels do, and Bitey as well. Also.
Oh, is Bitey going trackers?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, Bitey needs trackers as well. So, just to put it into context, I mean, I'm restreaming Uncommon on mine. Jesse's here with me. Muffins I know is picking up and has 2 comms. Arturo's restreaming, has 2 comms. Bitey's picking up, has 2 comms, and at least 1, maybe 2 trackers. ZSR has a restreamer, 2 comms, and I believe 2 trackers as well for each. So just to put it into context, the amount of people who have all come together to get these 7 restreams on for this race is insane.
It takes a village, folks. Yeah, there's 14 runners. There's like 30 people on the restream side.
There's more people restreaming than running right now because we're just like, we all want to see this.
I'll be honest, I have another restream up that I'm watching.
I've
got 4 runners that I can see.
I've been tempted, but I'm like, no, because I'll get distracted. And if one of them picks up the hook shot, you know what I'm like, I'll be like, oh, the hooker! And then everybody will be like, where's the hooker like? So, no. Attention span of a pigeon, me. I'll focus on this one.
I will say, the one I'm watching, I don't see a hooker yet.
Oh, because it's on GT and that sucks and no one wants to do it. I get it. Like, the thing is, right, we can sit here and very easily say, oh yeah, it's GT, like it's got to be GT. I'd like to be doing Eastern. I'd be doing Eastern right now, and then...
Hey, Eastern!
That was...
What was this?
That was Ice Palace entrance. Behind those mitts.
Brave, you were right, we need mitts.
That might not be good. Oh, fuck's sake! Nice flute, dude!
There's the mobility. Like, we have Mire area access, but
we need a mirror. It's the mirror. Everything's behind the mirror, but I'm convinced the mirror's behind the hook shot, and the hook shot's on GT. This is what it has to be. Because all of this, everything that they're doing and have been doing for about the past 10 to 15, maybe even 20 minutes, has been out of logic. There's no way we're not going to find nothing in here that helps us. We can't.
Whatever GT, like, GT climb is logic.
Yes. I'm like...
Possibly the small key. The small key only just ties up the pearl question. The other side of this is there's probably a second item up there. An actual item of logical significance.
I mean, it could be the mirror.
Or progressional significance. Okay, so hook or mirror at the top of GT.
Yeah, it has to be. It's one of those two things. Nothing.
And then that locks the rest of the seed.
Yes.
If it's mirror, a mirror lock check locks the hook. And if it's hook, we're back into logic mostly.
Yeah, if it's hook, go and do Hookshot Cave. Everything that you've done, go and do Swamp Palace, because that's entirely hooker locked as well. Yep. It's you go, yeah, just take your hooker and start doing hooker things. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, Hookshot being at the top is ugly, but it's probably better out of the two between mirror or Hookshot, honestly.
But yeah, I mean, those are the two options. Like, there's just nothing else yet.
Yeah, we've got to... I mean, I don't know if Gil's going to prove me wrong. Like, Gil's not touched Swamp because I imagine he must know. Or, you know, it's like, that's Hookshot lock, so I'm not touching it. Why would I go and do a Hookshot lock dungeon? Even though it's not completely, but... It's quick. It's Hookshot locked, and I need it to finish the dungeon, so I'm not touching it. That could work against him if he skips left side, because we now know those mitts are required, and I can honestly, following the logic in this one instance fucks you over a little bit, because I know a lot.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: like, by the time you find, depending on what the where the hookshot is, it could be fine because maybe you'll have so little left that there's no way you're skipping left side swamp.
Yeah,
I'm almost more worried for Trey by how much that those mitts opened up for him that has caused him to continue to stay away from logic.
Yep.
Like, we are 90% sure this is GT.
Yeah, it's good, and it's just you know how common the left side swamp skip is, and from what we've seen on Trey's side, literally all we've been needed for so far is Eastern. There's been nothing else important behind these mitts, which...
Well, and that's the thing, like, let's say the mirror's at the top of GT, you rush entrances.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once you finish all the entrance checks, what are you up to next? Like, you know, realistically, the mirror would lock the hook. So you're still, like, you'll have checked the mirror-locked entrances, and you'll be down to dungeon clearing with a hook shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think even at that point, I think there's enough of a reason to say Gil might just do left side because he's got nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I have no entrances and I'm still missing Eastern Palace.
Yep. It's a pro for Trey, and it's like he knows where Eastern is and he's got those mitts. But like you say, the amount of time that Trey spent of doing not what he needs to do. So he's got the information advantage, he's got the exploration advantage, but the time he's put into it, that Gil is going to get those mitts too.
Yep. And I don't blame anybody. Like, I can see how you just kind of forget that Swamp Small was behind Desert Small, was behind Hook.
Yeah.
That's a chain.
Yeah.
Like, how many steps of logic do you remember over the course of an hour and a half?
Oh, Chris, no, listen, the only reason I remember is because you and I are talking about it. If I had to also focus on racing, no. Hookshot? Who is she? I don't know. Just, it's so hard to keep track of it all in your head. And then on top of all of that, you've of course got the pressure, the enormous pressure of this race.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're an hour and a half in. We are in 10-minute delay, so they're at an hour 40, and who knows what they are doing 10 minutes from now. But, you know, this is one of those things. I think we've talked about this as a community coming into this tournament. Brave, what do you consider competitive cross keys now?
Oh god, yeah. I mean, even last year, a 230. Now,
Like, and that's the thing.
you
230 was like if you finished all your cross keys in 2.5 hours, you were like, hey, I got this. I'm pretty good. Today,
you need.
if I'm hitting 230, I'm like, I've lost this race 5 times over. Like,
the amount
I'm
of
sorry,
sub
you
2s.
need. Yeah, the
I
sub
mean,
2s, the sub 210s.
We've
like,
seen sub 130s. We have seen 3 sub 130s in this tournament this year. I got a 135 this year. I PB'd this year and got a 135.
Out of my 5 wins, I had at least 4 were 2 hour, were like over 210. Like,
Nice.
my seeds were atrocious this year,
But that's
but
it.
I felt bad every step of the way.
Yeah, but that's you have an atrocious seed in your 210.
Yeah.
It, like, the skill level of Crosskeys has also increased.
Yep, the
as
floor
well.
is raised, and it is like, this is not a good feeling right now, knowing how much you're missing.
Yep. I was about to say Trey's gonna
And
come back in.
Ugh, and I feel terrible for Trey on this one. Like, his advantage is the mobility. He's got the flute, he's got the mitts.
Oh,
But
Jesse.
chasing hookshot lock things in Swamp Palace is unfortunate. Like, it just gives time back to Gil. And this is just one runner we can see.
Yeah, Jesse, I just thought of something.
What'd you think of?
Look at their GT boxes. You notice how they're my favourite colour?
They are red, but the thing is that do they not, like, I don't always trust item trackers and map trackers because it's human.
Yeah. I'm just wondering
So, like,
if they are just looking and seeing it's red and discounting.
I get it. Like, I will say, like, I was doing some map tracking for a recent race for myself, and I found the back of Skull. And I use Dunka Tracker. But as soon as you mark a connector to the back of Skull, it thinks you can reach Fu
Yep.
without Pearl even, and
Yep.
it kills me. I'm like, that is not in logic.
Yep. Yeah, you can absolutely, like you say, do it. I mean, even, you know, you spot GT Torch and its bombs and you mark it off.
Yep.
And then the thing is, I've personally mucked up races by doing that as well.
The best way to put it is, like, a tracker is only as smart as the runner and the human who programmed it. Like, we're all human. It's nothing against anybody, but you have to understand what you're reading.
Yeah. If you're gonna mark
And
off
if you don't, you're at your own risk. I've seen plenty of people get screwed by their tracker.
This is it.
Yo, here
Let's
we go,
go,
Trey
Trey.
into GT.
Let's go. Gil's not going to be too far behind. This is absolute last location for Trey, though. He has nothing. He has nothing. And honestly, I think, like, him and Gil have done the same time. This is us seeing a bit of the boots advantage now. Because Gil's going to do the Smith and the Smith chain that Trey's already done. So I think this is the boots advantage coming back in favour a bit for Trey. But there is nothing.
Yeah, Trey has been on was on boots probably about a good 30 minutes before Gil here.
Trey will probably be one of the few who do. Like, I imagine most of the runners are probably going to be in Gil's position.
The one thing I will say, Gil had a better Pearl position.
Yes.
Which is what kept things so quick, or near the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
If Gil can avoid following all these mitts checks, he won't lose too much time.
Yeah. I don't know how Gil feels about Eastern without the big key. Because it is easy to get back to. It's not like it's in a
I mean, I
particular
know
shit
him in
position.
80 keys saying he, seeing him always dip it.
Yeah. This is very dramatic music for the GT climb. This is my anxiety. It's peaking.
If GT Climb is not, like, this dramatic, like, I feel like operatic singing just makes the most sense.
I mean, it does suit it, but also, like, I'm already shitting a brick. If it's, Especially right now, actually, I'm panicking. Like, this is my last location. How long have we been able to do this? I mean, it's not. We've been able to do this for a while. It's not been nice. Certainly
Like at
not.
10 minutes?
It was about 10 minutes. But like,
It feels like it.
it feels like an age. 84 years. Go on, Trey, get it, get it. Ugh.
Oh, so good, but unfortunately the push just wasn't there.
Yeah, I see he got it recently,
Good.
and he was so happy. This is
Good
Gil.
goal on the second.
Gil's gonna find Eastern now.
Yep.
And yep, we'll go in. Okay, so he's
Yeah, and I think both of them have just kind of forgotten the logic of those keys, and I don't blame them. Like,
no, not.
I had a swamp small. Where was it? Oh, it's behind desert small. That's okay. Wait, where was desert small? And I think there's a lost chain of custody here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be like, I say I'd be doing the same.
Yeah.
I am like, I can't hover consistently.
I would have
anyway.
to have been talking to myself throughout this to even have a chance at remembering it, and even then, I think I forget.
Yeah. Like, I saw somebody mention it earlier. The fact that you can't hover or bounce anymore also puts it off a bit. As someone who can't do either, at least consistently, I would really be put off without doing it anyway.
I think there is a put-off factor there. I don't know how great it is. Like, I think you still put it off to roughly this degree. I just don't know if I would agree that it's... Like, I think by the time we hit the logic end, I think somebody's going to have to make that play.
Oh!
And there it is. There's
Hyrule
the
Castle
mirror.
Small, though. This is it, right? There it is. Right. That is disgusting and ugly, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
I mean, we said this was a good chance, and there it is. I mean, Brave, here's what I'll say. You know, we did have one thing that actually wasn't too terrible about this.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that was a GT, or, like, that key was, like, let me just spitball. Imagine Sank was, like, Lumberjack, or Pyramid.
That's awful.
Like, think about it. Like, how many times have you talked to everybody and like, I'm a math major who says 3 is greater than 1. Like, After Escape is better than Zelda's self. Look how terrible
Every
that
time.
is.
Oh god. I mean, logically that's already disgusting, but the fact that the mirror was just sat right next to it makes it just so much worse. But that's it. We've got the seed is open. There's our 6 pod small, so anything that we got in there is now in logic. God knows what we got in
Brave?
there. Yes.
The mirror locked. Not just the, like, we don't know what all of it's locked. I just realized the mirror locks the hammer. Left side GT, which had our desert small, was pod 6 locked.
Who rolled this? They should be arrested.
Oh god.
I'm gonna put you in prison for this.
Like, we've been talking about the fact that that desert was locked by hook. But like, desert was locked by hook and pod.
Yep. That hammer was just oh god. But we found these ice, and it's Pepto-Bismol ice. And this is appropriate music for this seed right now.
Yeah, this is a clown show.
This is an absolute clown show now. Like, somebody just play Alexa, play Benny Hill.
I mean, and here's the cruddy part is, like, this is gonna be a dungeon for Trey. That's awesome. But it's still hook locked.
It is. It
Like,
is.
the biggest item we need is a hook shot, and it's not gonna be here. Yeah, put another quarter in the merry-go-round, folks. We're gonna be here a while.
Do you know, while we're running through this, I'll tell you a quick story. And it's at the expense of my sister, so I don't care. But for anyone who is UK based or who has visited Blackpool Pleasure Beach, you'll know that there's a ride on there, and it's horses. I can't remember what it's called now. But it's horses, and they go around in a circle, and it's actually pretty fast. Like, if you're not hanging on, you can fall off. and it plays this kind of music, and while we were younger, she forgot what reins are called, so she called it the strangle. So that's it. Now if you ride a horse, hold on tight to that strangle, just in case you fall off. And every time now, so I've reached the grand old age of 35, she's 33, doesn't matter, we're going to be 60-year-old riding that, and I'll be like, hold on to the strangle, my dear. She's never going to live that down. Oh! This isn't in logic. Okay. I forgot about Spike Cave. And apparently so did Trey. That was so worth it. Right, Gil, climb. There's nothing else for you, Clip. Just do it. Just do it! Smoky 4, Scowards. Hey, Moth is in logic. Woo.
Whoa.
Where is GT? It's over here, right? This is what Gil is not going to right now.
GT I think is in Desert Fairy.
Why are we going back up the mountain? What's up the mountain?
I don't know what he got that would send him here. Oh, he got the TR medallion, but
No,
we already know what TR entrance is.
come out and you can't
Is he
get...
going back for... What is he going back for?
Oh, you can get... Oh, because that comes out... Has he come out of... TR?
He might not have come out that side of Desert? Oh, he's going for this entrance. Okay.
Oh, that's crap. Oh, girl, please remember. Please remember the climb.
I will say I'm a little worried. Like that's a slow menu.
That was a slow menu.
Like this is starting to point to Gil's. Like, what did I forget?
No, this is it. No, 7. 7 is good. Go left. Eve, remember.
Yep, 7's good.
Okay, that's fine. Do you know what I think? I'm maybe not sure about Trey, but I think in Gil's case, this might have been looked over, saw GT was red and written it off, and now he's just thought, why am I running out of stuff?
Yep.
But no, that's good. Okay, so he's on the path. He's going to get his mirror.
I was gonna say, Brave, there was something we didn't really talk about yet. You know, we're an hour 46 in, and I will say nobody's done at an hour 46.
Well, this is good. It means everybody's having a shit time.
Yeah. I guess the question is, you know, as we get further in, do we mention as people finish?
I believe that we did last year, because I remember. Do you know when you're trying to sleep at night and you can't sleep, and then your brain's like, remember that embarrassing thing that you did like 25 years ago?
Always.
My brain very recently said, remember last year when you calmed this race and you nearly announced the winner 10 minutes early and Jesse stopped you? Yep.
I don't remember that.
I remember that. I remember that because you were like, 10-minute delay. I was like, oh, you fucker, you're right. So, we did last year, but I will leave that first one up to you because I can't be trusted to do it correctly. Yeah!
Okay.
So, yeah, folks, if you don't want to hear, we understand, but we will be announcing as people finish. No! I get it.
Another. Yeah.
Do you know what? Okay, the first 4 at least, I am... Give me something that makes me leave this dungeon.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Give me Pod Big Key, give me Hook Shot. Give me something. Give me
Hook Shot can't be here.
Just give me something to leave then. Right, Pod Big Key will do it, or Eastern Big Key. Honestly, I will leave. I will leave for one of those 2 things.
But like, what does this leave us?
I don't know. I'm just hoping. Oh, it's green.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, it's not. This is in Logic.
Where is this?
It's in the Mire area. I think this is liftable checkerboard.
Oh yeah, because the mirror's in Logic,
no,
and we have a connector here.
Yep. Okay, never mind. I was wrong.
Yeah, I think I agree what Trey's doing here. Like, what do we have left but B? We've been able to do this for a long time, and it's green pendant, and we know where Saha is, and we've even got the small key for this. And now we've just... Oh, no. Okay, the dungeon itself is in logic, the big key chest is not. The big chest is not, because that's hammer locked, and the hammer is locked by...
The hook. Wait.
Is it?
No, hammer's in logic now, right?
Hammer's 6th key locked in pod.
And our 6th key was Desert Ledge.
Desert Ledge was every other pod key. There's one... Oh, I don't know anymore.
I'm confused.
There's a pod small in pod, which was 4 key locked, and we went in with 4.
Yep. I think we're in logic.
I think the hammer's in logic. Yeah, I mean, we are certainly in logic to finish.
I think all of these is in logic.
Yeah, we're certainly in logic to finish it. Like, 100%. Big chest, I believe, is also in logic. But yeah, the small key guarantees that we can finish the dungeon without the hammer anyway. There we go. Gil following Trey into the Spyre area, so he's going to find Ice Palace. And also going to find Thieves. He can also full clear it, does have both keys. I think they both have everything the other has at this point.
Yeah, this is just follow the leader, and Trey has the advantage here on Gil. Like, Trey, our Gil has the landmo kill, but it's not worth anything.
Nope. Third marriage wall. How cute. Oh god, if we find Meyer, do you do it? I mean, we can't finish, but it's 6 checks. And we've got all 3 smalls now.
I mean, I'm hoping I find something else first.
I'm hoping I find that hook shot, like now. And then I'll feel better about my life. How much would we have to pay someone to play this completely in logic? How much do you think their suffering would be worth?
Too much.
I agree. I don't think I've got enough money to...
I would want to subject somebody to this. I'll be honest, I've run the glitchless category for NMG, and it's not fun.
Oh god, this would be horrible to run completely in logic.
Like, I play that category, and there is an impulse to glitch your way through that stuff, and the glitches are so minor, you don't even realize how easy it would be to completely screw yourself.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking about this in a restream yesterday about it. The fillet! Gylgamesh, you better get that, otherwise he's disqualified. But we were talking about that, there was glitchless runs, and I think the runner was Foxlisk, got all the way to the top of GT and then hook shot through the block and was disqualified.
Yep. No, that is such an easy one to do.
Yep.
It's one of those innocuous ones.
Sorry, I didn't just realise that Ice Palace Big Key is an Ice Palace completely vanilla. Yeah. Lol. But yeah, no, that's such a muscle memory one for me as well. It's like, I feel terrible. I didn't even watch, I didn't even know what happened till yesterday, and I feel terrible about that.
The other one that's really common is the Meyer torches.
Oh my god, yeah, because you can fire rod.
You can fire it through them.
Oh, yeah, no, I think, honestly, I'd be happy to finish a run without being disqualified. What have we got here? I don't think we saw this. Bombs. Trey's like, I got 8 bombs now, you can shop them.
Yep.
Right, let's have a look what we got in here. Have we got 5 item caves outstanding?
I don't know if we found Blind's Hut or Mini Moldorm. Like, legitimately, I think those 2 are outstanding somewhere.
I want to say Mini Moldorm maybe has been found. Blind's Hideout I don't think has though. Mini Moldorm I'm not sure about.
So we're at least short 1 5-item cave.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think we've seen Blind's Hideout at all. I mean, hello.
Hello, CT.
Sup?
We definitely wanted to see you today.
you, you make me so happy. Oh, we got a map for. Oh, that's lovely. It's not like we've known that for like an hour and 53 minutes. I mean, the thing is, Trey doesn't have powder, so.
Well, that's even scarier. What drink gives him powder?
Remember.
It's in pod key chest.
Oh god, so it is, and he didn't have the thing. Oh. It's fine, it's fine. There's nothing, absolutely nothing there, right? We're absolutely totally not required to climb both towers in this one. This is not an oops AD. This is not happening.
It's oops AD.
It's not. It can't be, please, for the love of my sanity, of everyone's sanity.
I'm scared.
Oh, just. At this point, my brain is fried. I cannot imagine how the runners are feeling, but my brain is fried trying to keep up with the logic of this seed. Like, at the moment, I'm just checking everything that's mirror locked and hoping that my hook shot falls down at some point. Nice GT small. Cool. Beautiful. Sweet. That's our third logical one to get the fourth one behind the ice armors.
The boots are on logic now?
No! Wait, where were the boots? Boots were right side.
They were in compass room.
The boots in logic.
Or were the boots locked by a hookshot as well?
No.
Oh no. Afraid we're losing it.
No. Because you can get... You've got the mountain start, which you can get... No. The boots are in logic. The flippers are not. Still. Because we have no item. We have no... In fact, actually, somebody could maybe re-correct me on this one. Because in some versions of this rando, it is logical to item dash, or not item dash, skip, laser skip. I don't think it's cross keys though.
No, laser skips are not in logic without, like you need mirror shield, burn, or cape for laser bridge.
So the flippers still aren't in logic.
Oh, we have a cape.
That is on laser bridge.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the cape's on laser bridge as well. I'm almost certain. I don't think the flippers are in logic. I'm almost certain of this. But we're getting this awful check, and it is awful. Cool. What have we got? Graveyard Ledge? Top of Hyrule Castle?
Right here.
Yeah, oh yeah, you do Graveyard Ledge right now. We've got the top of Hyrule Castle as well. I'm scared. I think we're going to find Mire. Which I won't feel too bad about right now because we don't have the big key for it. If we find the big key, the temptation to finish. Gil's checked Ped. I don't think Trey has.
No, Trey has not.
Oh,
hello, Mire.
I hate myself. Oh,
you said it.
Go, Gil. Oh, it's a beautiful god dash. There we go.
Yeah, that was a good one. Good god pixel.
That was beautiful. Right. Oh, is this gonna be the thing? Is this gonna be it? I mean, because this is okay. I don't even remember we've found all three Mire Smalls. If all three are logical, so at this point, left side questionable whether it's in logic or not. The rest is fine. We could be getting our hooker in here. And I am.
Yeah, I mean, we are currently 3 from go. 2 bigs and a hook.
2 bigs and a hook. I mean, the thing, like, if the hook shot shows up, I'm feeling less panicky because we've got the back of Swamp, we've got 3 checks in Hookshot Cave. Oh. We don't have much. We don't have much. And let's face it, if it's gonna be post-modern chest, everyone's gonna last locate that. Nobody is gonna willingly climb for one check before they got a hook shot without doing literally everything else that they could beforehand. There's no way.
Yeah.
So if it's there,
Here we go. I mean, we're finding Meyer stuff, so like, Meyer seems like a good spot.
This is very.
And I mean, we're a minute away from 2 hours, by the way.
The thing is as well, you can, so back from, I believe it or not, I've got a psychology degree, and apparently your brain can only fully concentrate maximum capacity for 45 minutes, so these runners are already like going double time on that. Like, tiredness sets in, and especially if you're nervous and anxious about a race, like your body cannot physically stay in that state the entire time as well. You're gonna start, you know, getting tired and making mistakes.
Still no juice in Juice Town.
Part of me is not surprised, but I really just want the hook shot to show up for them right now. Oh, for Christ's sake. Don't do this. Don't do this to them, game. Reward them. At least just a wee bit.
I mean, I think the worst case is that the Meyer Big is the required piece here, and we just don't have it. Like, what becomes another terrible check, and unfortunately, the 6 checks available to Trey in Meyer were nothing. So if there's something there, it's Big Chest or Vidi, and that's not compelling.
Oh god, no. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised that nothing was in there.
Yeah. But happy 2 hours, and I will report that at the 2 hour mark of this race, nobody is done. Unsurprisingly, but nobody is done at 2 hours.
Well, as it is the tour mark, I will remind everybody that they should follow these racers because they deserve all our love and sympathy right now. And you should also go and follow Jesse because he's scared and may need a cuddle.
Aww.
Cuddles are nice.
They are. I've got my bed behind me, and it's like I could warm up in bed and just be like all toasty and not have to deal with the cold world of this Crosskeys seed. Oh my gosh, it's Blind's Hut.
Right, come on, it's got to be something here. I mean, Trey's coming back in for this, gets the powder, and probably thinks, ah shit, I found Castle Tower. Right, let's see what we get. That's, nope. 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 Nope.
Oh no.
Come on.
This was such a good find, please.
No!
No! Why? Gil found like the best thing possible and it was worthless.
That's literally it. Oh my god. Right, come on. What? It's just like a pub. Gil, go, stay, have a drink. Nobody will blame you.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, for the fucking love of God. What's behind
I mean, at least
it?
we're right here.
That is true. That is true, actually.
We're right here.
That is the nicest bomb shop I think I've seen in a long time. But like, what's... It has to be one item. It has to be like one item.
I think we haven't found many more. I don't think we have. I could be completely dead wrong.
I really hope you're right, and this is something. You are right. Oh my.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh no. 10 items. Of the 10, the first 5 of 10 were nothing. Please have something in the second 5.
Bumbos.
Oh no.
There is!
Yay!
Oh, Christ.
With half magic, Bombos, half magic, and a hookshot, all in mini Moldorm Cave at Pyramid Ferry.
Oh gosh. So this is swung back to Gil now.
I mean, it just depends on where are our last 2 bigs now. Where is Eastern and where is Pod Big?
Oh.
Clearly Swamp Palace is the play to return to. Hookshot Cave is good as well, but the question is, where are those bigs?
Yeah, I'm honestly going Swamp first. I don't even remember where Hookshot Cave is.
I can check. I have that marked. Top of Paradox. And it connects to DVM Bridge. Yeah, what were our 5/6s, by the way? Like,
Skull
has
and
TR mark and Skull. Ew.
Oh god, Trey's going for bat.
I mean, if this is one of the big keys needed, like, imagine Pod or Eastern Big is back of Swamp Palace. And then Eastern or Pod Big, the other big key, is on bat.
That is true.
Trey becomes missing the hook. And he'll clear the back of Swamp immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is a world where that is not the worst thing in the world for him.
Oh, big key.
There's a big key. Pod.
Right,
okay, so Eastern Big for go. So realistically, if you're rooting for Trey here, and like, no reason not to root for any of our runners, like, what keeps Trey in this race is that this is Eastern Big on bat. And that might be his advantage over Gil. Although, has Gil found Aga Tower? So when Gil finds Aga Tower, he might be more tempted to go for the climb.
Yes. Gil
So
found it.
this is...
No, wait. No, because it's not marked on his tracker. I don't think so.
So Gil,
no, he
like,
hasn't.
if Gil finds Aga Tower, then he could be tempted to go for it.
Yeah.
I don't know who's... I would say Gil's got the advantage, just by the nature of having a hook shot. A big key?
Oh!
Oh, no!
Not the one we want, game. Not the one
We didn't want that one.
Oh, okay. Right. So, no, I'm just checking. No, Gil does not... He hasn't found Castle Tower yet. So, if this is Eastern, this is huge. I mean, honestly, not surprised that something is behind in the back of thingy Swamp at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for Gil, whatever keeps him out of Meyer, like, Meyer could be nothing. So if he doesn't get tempted to find it, could be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Sea of Stars MSU.
That is very cool. I think it's a good game.
It's amazing. Highly recommend.
I've started replaying Tears again.
I'm sorry, I'm not big Breath of the Wild verse fan.
No, I think we've talked about it before. It's it's been that long. I've not forgotten, but yeah, I'm enjoying playing it.
That's the thing. If people enjoy it, it's their thing. I just don't view it as Zelda in the same way that I view other things. Oh, this works out nicely for Trey.
This is perfect for Trey. Oh, I think. Do you know what? I didn't think about this, but Trey obviously did. This is a bit of really nice routing from Trey.
Yeah.
So Trey's going to get his hook shot here, and then Trey's going to hope that there's something on the bar. Yeah, just the pub. And then this is going to be bomb shop. Trey's done both, so it's fine.
Good helmet kill. Nice easy fight with that butter sword.
get? Okay. I mean, on Gil's side, he's found every big key apart from the one he needs, so if we see a big key drop, we're in go.
Oh no! We picked up the bomb!
Okay, got the big chest yet.
But yeah, Bombos, Hookshot, and Half Magic incoming for Trey.
Honestly though, I want to see Trey rush the bat. I want to see if this is worth it.
He invested the time. It's kind of a good idea.
Yeah.
Here comes Hookshot Cave, by the way, for Gil. So he's going to hit up Hookshot Cave, and then he'll find Aga Tower, I think, right after that, right?
Yeah. Gil, I get it, I feel the same way, I understand, but we need to stay on the platforms. Okay, 3 bombs. No, map. It's not Hookshot Cave.
But here comes the bat. Was the Aga Tower climb required today?
No.
No.
Oh no. Where is this key?
Could be Meyer Does Meyer Entrance have an item?
Oh, I don't know about an item. I mean, we can get in now.
We can check it.
I'm trying to think, like... I don't remember seeing King's Tomb.
No, I think we got it from at least one of the guys when they got their mitts.
Oh, no, sorry, actual King's Tomb itself, not the entrance.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's alright. It's hard as it's like, I don't think we've seen King's Tomb, and it's like, which one? Faith, to answer, we're thinking it's either Lumberjack or Useless Fairy, but I think it's Useless Fairy.
But I mean, it's looking more and more like, what, we've got Viddy, Meyer Big Chest, Validation Chest, whatever's at the drop down if it's an item.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's Useless Fairy. Gil's gonna find Castle Tower now. We'll see if he finishes. Because he's had that powder a lot longer than Trey has. Yeah, so Trey's gonna instantly go to pod after, which makes total sense.
Yep.
I mean, I'm going Meyer before I climb again. I'm not climbing GT unless everything else is done. I'm just not. Tharkus Ice Big Key was in ice. It was vanilla, so.
Yeah, it was a purely vanilla Ice Big Key.
Gil's already done desert. We know there's nothing on ped. So short of us, I don't think we've got any entrances left. I mean, Gil's not finishing, so as long as he doesn't go back, that'll save him some time. We do have
even if he had beaten Aga Tower, I would have thought he was in better position. Yep, just a little hiccup. Okay.
Let me just get them caught up here. I'm delayed even further for tension reasons, even though, don't know about everybody else, my bum cheeks are tense. Oh, right, let's have a look what's in my entrance. Where was this? Oh, this was Mini Moldorm as well, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. The only thing I can't remember seeing is King's Tomb, but...
This looks like it's going to be a ped read?
No. It is from Trey, yeah. I mean, he's just got Meyer Big Key. Do I need to finish the dungeon? This... is this going to put Trey off going back into Meyer, though?
And unfortunately, like, what I can say is I feel like I'm starting to see some of that fatigue on Trey's side. Like, I don't blame him. Like, it looks like he's starting to get tired, though. Like, this has been a long slog of trying to figure out what the seed wants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how anybody's racing at peak at this moment. What I'll say is we have crossed the 2:14:30 threshold. And at 2:14:23, we did have our first finisher of the race. Freddy finished in first with a 2:14:23.
So we've got 9 spots.
I will update. Yeah, 9 spots left. I am monitoring the race room. I will make sure to announce any finishers in the timing that you're seeing here on Restream. Not before. That's
why Jesse's doing it. Okay, so Gil's going to pick up this entrance that Trey did. Well, there was nothing needed behind it. This is Trey doing Hookshot Cave. Isn't going to get anything here either. I mean, Gil's in the better position if he finds Meyer. Trey knows where Meyer is. And Gil's going to find it.
Here's the thing, Gil's going to find it because he's on Bumper Ledge. He'll go to Graveyard after this.
Yep.
If he doesn't, I would be flabbergasted.
Yeah. The only thing that I wouldn't be...
No.
Yeah, the only thing I wouldn't be sure about normally... Is this... Okay. The only thing I wouldn't be sure normally is, would he go to Vitty? But we have nothing left, so you have to do Vitty.
Yeah.
I need to drink more, I'm getting lightheaded over here. I mean, I don't know if you're in Gil's position, are you happy about seeing this or not? But at this point it's like, you know what, anything that has items.
And the thing is that you just found Meyer at a point where somebody's done.
Yep.
Like, how do you interpret that? There is no metagame now. Like, you can feel terrible about how long it took you to find Mirror. You could read into it like, okay, maybe my opponent got Mirror a lot sooner. But was it Meyer? Was it something else?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have no idea how you even interpret this.
See, I'm someone who keeps a race room open as well.
Yeah.
So I
will point out that we are now, we do have a second official finisher at 2:16:55. A one Mr. Gamachu is done.
Wait. Who's receiving Gamachu? Was it Bidey? I think it was Bidey. Let me check.
I was just going to go to Gamma Stream because I know his cracker would have it. He's got a bug net.
He's got a bug net, that's fine. Valid.
It was a legal finish.
Yep.
And that's 2. That's 2 spots filled. We have 8 left. Big chest, though, of Meyer is out. It was just the Cane of Berna. We're running out.
Oh, you have to do Vitty.
Is this validation? 19 hearts for Gil. Oh my god. 19 hearts for Trey. This is evil.
You have to, like, Gil has to. I think Trey's probably going to go there. He'll come back in and do the big chest, because of course you're not going to walk away and leave this big chest. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I will say we have lost another spot. Goomba in third place with a 2:18.34. So there is 3 spots down. We have 7 to go, folks.
I think
and I'm being told from Din that Goomba had a Ganon fall as well. Would have been second place if not for that fall.
Oh, I'd be raging.
But I'd be raging, but I'd also be like, I survived.
Yes.
That's what matters. Like, this is, we said it at the beginning. This is survive and move on. Survive and advance.
All you need to do is be top 10.
Yep. You got 7 spots left. You're just going to keep going.
What's this one, Trey? Oh, fucking Mimic. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, Gil did this earlier.
Good play, good play. Reasonable play.
It is reasonable.
Unfortunate. Just that map to TR.
Yeah, Freddy was first.
And at 2:19.50, Faker or 2:19.46, Faker Jr. is in at 4. So another strong runner and just continues to take up the spots. And actually not even that far behind, 5th place, RD Walsh with a 2:20.11 to take 5th. That's half the spots down, folks. Spike Cave is dead. And yeah, as Rick says, this is where the pressure really starts to mount. It's not like you don't feel like you've done anything poorly. It's just these items are dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, no other way to put this, folks. This is some dog shit placement.
Oh yeah, this makes sense for Trey. Okay, Gil might be onto the winning. If this isn't here, it's validation. Oh god! No! Is it really? No!
All for you.
No, Jesse,
I feel
tell
like
me.
Phil knew he was on your restream and was like, I've got to get this.
Oh,
I don't even care that
no,
I'm saving and quitting.
He was trying to walk away from that, I saw. Oh no! Oh no! No! Is it no, Jesse? We've missed something. Tell me we've missed something and this isn't this horrible.
I mean, what entrance haven't we seen yet? Is there an entrance?
There's nothing. There's nothing.
And look at Gil's dungeons.
Oh, for the love of shit! This is.
Desert's empty. Hera's empty. Pod, Swamp, Skull, Thieves, Ice, Mire, TR. All of them are empty. And unfortunately for Gil, the play he has is either Agate Tower or GT.
Yep.
But I will say, nobody has finished since RD Walsh. So
The thing is, I think Trey goes back to Maya because it's 2. It's 2 over the 1. Which I think is where he's going.
yep, he's heading to Mire.
I think they're both going to end up on the climb at the same time.
Yeah, Mire is not a fast dungeon. Like, even with it, and unfortunately, it just got a little bit slower. With Trey losing full health, he has lost those sword beams, which would have been an advantage for Mire too. And at this point, given how close these two are, I can only imagine how close the other 9 runners are. Like, how much could you have left at this moment?
I imagine they're sitting there looking at that one chest in GT saying, "Fuck you, I'm not doing that." Like,
and once again, thank you, Alzen, for the rules this year. Like, this is the prototypical hover seed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that, if this is validation chest, if it is Moldorm's last possession, that is our answer, then legitimately, a hover seed would have been, like, this would have decided the race a long time ago. This would have been a who can or cannot hover race. So, you know, take it for what it's worth.
I know, I don't think Gil can. I know Trey can. I don't believe that Gil can hover. So on one side, you'd be in this position anyway. On the other side, fuck my life. This is, oh man, This is so mean. This is so mean. Like, what? There's no words to describe how any seed that makes you climb GT and then makes you climb it again for the one chest is that's pretty awful. I
mean, like, it would have been a little better if there was something behind GT, like Uncle or Lumberjack or something.
Yeah, some
but the fact that it is just the last possession, the last chest, like, there's just nothing. And, like, after that RD Walsh finish at 2:20:11, we have had nobody in the last 5 minutes. Like, it says a lot for the route that our first 5 hit. Like, and that's still decent separation. Freddie in first with 2:14, and then RD Walsh at 2:20 for five, like a 5-minute span or 6-minute span. And in the next 5 minutes, coming up on 6 minutes, we've had nobody.
I'm wondering if the ones who have finished now are the ones who remembered the logic.
Early mirror speeds up a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you could have that mirror in the first so many minutes, imagine how better off you are.
Yep, I think this is Trey climbing now. Trey's going for it. Alright, Trey. Well, if we're right, that's where it is. I think Gil is going to be right behind Trey here. Oh, he is. Oh, he is. We've got 5 spots left and they're on the track. This is awful.
And I have to imagine, like, at this rate, you know this is your last location. How many other people are in this same climb as you?
Yep.
Like, right off the first 5, say that they might have played this quick. They might have made a gamble on the GT climb. The question is, of the other 5 spots available, how many of them are with you in this climb right now?
I imagine Scary Olive's screen right now has,
right?
Like, imagine how many people in GT right now. I might just be like, Olive, can you just send me your thing?
I want to see a screen with like 8 people in the climb right now.
Oh. I mean, like, you're in this stage and 5 spots available. You're just hoping, like, has my route been a bit better? Has my execution been a wee bit better? Is there like 5 seconds I've saved that might just sneak me in?
Well, and that's the hardest part is, like, we've seen both these guys have great rooms, and we've seen some really rough rooms from both. Like, this is one of those races where I know how I feel is like, I'm gonna look at this and be like, I'm out by 30 seconds, a minute. I can find a minute for myself. Like, that's a hard feeling. Let's see, 2:28.40. We had two more finishers. Specs in 6th place with a 2:28.18. Actually, Furious Magic in 7th with a 2:28.18.
A tie.
Yeah, we got a tie at 6th and 7th place, folks.
With that's it.
So 3 spots left.
Sweet baby days. I mean, that's it. They're on the right path. It has to be up here now.
Yeah, it has to be. Trey is maintaining just the slightest lead on Gil.
Trey's like that. Fuck them fairies and all. Give me those.
Skip the magic. Yep.
I need the magic though.
Pixel. Door transition, people. We're tied. Gil with a slightly quicker kill on Moldor. At 2. Big key to Eastern Palace. We're gonna go.
Let's go.
But I will point out spot 8 to Sheffy, 2:29.42. So that is 8 spots down. We're down to 2 spots to make it into the brackets of the Crosskeys 2024 tournament.
This isn't hugely tense or anything. I've not been born to keep my blood pressure down or nothing.
Get that cape out. Cape dash this next room, people. Come on.
Gil's doing it! Not quite,
Woo!
but still.
Burn a dash, just as good.
anything that saves 2 fucking seconds right now, please.
And just a little bit of trouble there in the Stalfos room, and Trey takes back the lead.
Oh, hold on. If Trey's in the lead, then we need to... We need to be switching the music to whoever's in front, right? Plus, that music on
I mean, they're
Gil's
tied
lips.
now.
Oh god, for Christ's sake, right. We'll just sing Gil's, okay?
I was gonna say Trey's actually in better arrow position right now, but
oh, yeah,
2:31.20. 9th place goes to Late Bit. One spot remains, folks.
Oh. Yep, Gil having to stop to get arrows to make sure he's got enough for Ganon.
Yep.
That's it, Trey's taking the lead.
Not a ton, but it's enough right now.
Oh, fucking hell. Only one of them could maybe get in.
Yeah.
Oh, Ganon is...
At the Uncle Drop.
Oh.
Good mirrors idea here, and wow, very smart by Trey. Heads up. I wouldn't even thought of that. I probably would have done the same thing as Gil, and I think Gil loses a little bit more time off of that, unfortunately.
I mean, Gil goes in...
I don't blame him. Like, it's what I would have thought to myself.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, Gil goes in with full magic, Trey doesn't... full magic, full health, but 11 hearts, blue mail, and buck sword and silver, so it's... meh. If
But I will say,
Sorry, go.
at 233.17, in 10th place, we have Plasma Kappa. That is your 10 spots into the Crosskeys brackets. Freddy, Gamma, Goomba, Faker Jr., RD Walsh, Specs, Furious Magic, Sheffy, 8-Bit, and Plasma Kappa. What that does mean is that Trey, Gil, PRD, and Breve are the 4 on the outside today. Unfortunate. But Trey, with that 4th silver arrow, is getting his Ganon kill.
There we go. Please get your GGs in chat for Trey, because he's fucking earned it.
Yep. 11th place today for Trey Spyre, just short, with a 234.16. Very nicely done. Gil not far behind, getting his Ganon kill, crossing the bridge at 234.28 for 12th place.
Just outside. Both of them just outside.
Yep. And I will say, soon after that, PRD Wong with a 234.38 in 13th place today.
And
We are joined by Gylgamesh. Hello, GG.
Hi.
I mean, do we even ask how you're feeling? Do we even ask how you're doing?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little salty right now, but it'll pass.
I mean, we see the added text here to your game screen. I don't blame you, and yeah, GG Trey as well.
I didn't see that. Oh, good. Same thing, Trey. Like, I hardly even want to ask, but like, how are you feeling?
Insulted. This seed is insulting.
That's a nice way of putting it. I mean, you can just.
I can make nice if you want.
Oh, this is my channel, Trey. You
On the
say
bright
what you need to
side-
say.
On the bright side, after that, I really don't feel like playing any more Crosskeys, so I guess I'm kind of glad.
You know, I'm gonna look at the bright side. No offense, Gil. I sniped 2 people.
You did. I would have been even saltier if you didn't. If it wasn't 11th and 12th, and it was 10th and 11th. But
Oh yeah, for sure. No, from
I don't know. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I would say I don't even know what to say about that one. Like I mean, I don't know that I'm like disagree with many of my choices. I mean, not getting the boots as early as I could have was a little bit of a bummer, but I just didn't really want to go back to GT without better reason to.
Yeah, I mean,
But, like,
on that. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, it was interesting seeing the 2 of your routes because Trey had the earlier boots going back to GT right side with that Fire Rod Smaria combo, but you actually had Pearl for quite a bit longer as well. So it was interesting the contrast between the 2.
Yeah, that Pearl fucked me up so bad because I was like, when we got the GT Big Key and the Fire Rod, and I got that bow, I was like, huh. And then when I got the Pearl, and I was like, oh, it's just the Hyrule Castle small on the climb. That's it. That's all it is. I'm not going to do that right now until I have more keys or a hook shot. And otherwise, I was ready to do the climb pretty early. And then, of course, the fucking mirror is up there, too, in addition to the Hyrule Castle small key. And then everything just kind of fell apart from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the tough part. Was, you know, we had seen pretty much the 2 of you cross off every check, and at a certain point, Brave and I realized how much that hook shot was locking down the road. It was like Desert Palace big and small were left side GT, and then Swamp was behind Desert small. So it was like you both go into Swamp, and we're like, this is behind hook, but it's a reasonable check. You get the mitts. We're like, okay, we're not sure if this is good or bad. Then you find Eastern, we're like, yeah, you needed that mitts. Good. And you get the flute, we're like, mobility. And it's just like, but when do you find hook? Like,
Right.
that opens up the seed properly, and it just didn't show up forever.
Yeah.
Even with all the mirror checks, like, I think the one, I don't even want to call it kindness because it's still fucking gross, is bomb shop right at the top of Hyrule Castle into
Yeah,
Pyramid
that was nice.
Fairy.
I was like, oh, sweet,
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, that like, that's nice. And then you pull your hook shot there, and you're like, you really just want to say, I'm done. Like, fuck off.
Well, no, I
Fuck
got the
off,
hook shot there. I was
Crosskeys.
like, all right, that's fine. You know, I got that gives me a bunch more checks. Surely I'll find my big keys along the way here and the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
Surely they wouldn't make us fucking climb GT again just for Moldorm chest. Why not just do that? Why not just, man, just climb instead of looking for Meyer, I guess. Like, come on, dude.
No,
Yeah.
we were saying it, weren't we, Jesse? Like, that's the last location. For me, for anyone playing this game, that's like, you're not climbing again.
Well, not
Checking
not
everything.
for everyone, apparently, but we'll leave it at that.
Oh, no,
Yeah, it does make me wonder, like, you know, did those people climb early, get an early mirror? Like, there's some efficiency that you gain, but it's not that much.
I
I'm
don't. Yeah,
curious,
I
like,
can't. I can't. I mean, I can see doing the GT climb over the Agate Tower climb.
Yeah.
Which, you know, had I done that, I think I probably make top 10. But
Yeah, same.
you know,
But
I was like,
if for
Yeah.
me it made sense to just do because I hadn't been to the top of Hyrule Castle yet. So why not why not do that? Pair that with checking the top of Castle, and then as soon as I'm done up there, I can flute and go check the magic bat right
oh,
away.
you did that way earlier then, because I literally my last two check choices in the game were Agate Tower climb, GT climb. That was it.
Ah,
And I chose Agate Tower over GT. I don't know that there's really a correct answer either way there. I mean, I guess it's 2 items versus 1, but it just feels so bad to climb GT a second time when you've already done it.
yeah.
I don't
Was
know.
there an item drop behind GT, by the way? We were
Yeah,
lost.
yeah, Lumberjack. Went
Oh,
there.
right, okay. We weren't sure if it was
We had
Lumberjack or
forgotten which one
Useless.
it was.
Yeah. But that's, I mean, it's 2 checks, but you know, from Moldorm to the Lumberjack check is a significant amount of time as well, because you have to beat Agate too. So I really don't know. I obviously I wish I had made that choice instead, but oh well.
You know, I mean, the thing making even the 6 and 2 playing is huge. So you should definitely be proud of yourselves for even making it this far. It was a shit seed. It was shit. There's like no redeeming features about this whatsoever.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to think of anything. Who's not having fun most of the time.
Yeah, no, we just want to make sure that you were alright, because Jesse was scared for like the last hour and a half of the seed, so I've been put up with that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm a little salty. It'll pass. Yeah, I feel like I've been a little frustrated tournament-wise. I feel like I've been due for like a good run in something, and I thought this was going to be it. Not that 6 and 2 is a bad run, but making brackets would have been nice. But
Yeah, I
wasn't to be.
mean, I will commend both of you. Like, this is a 160 people tournament, and I can feel the pain, like, of saying, you know, you're just short of top 16, but you were still, you know, one of the 20 best people in this tournament, and that is a huge statement.
Yeah, effectively 17th and 18th, technically.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Like,
Okay.
My close calls in this tournament have been so frustrating. Between this and my first year, I don't know. I've told this story before. My first year, 2 years ago, I was 5 and 2 going into the last round, and won my last round by 2 seconds. But because back then the tie, it was anything less than 3 seconds was considered a tie. We had a re-race, and I lost the re-race. So
Oh.
just missed the play-in race on that one, and then just missing brackets on this one. It stings a bit.
But you got in and nearly got in this year. So next year you have to get in. That's the way it works.
Is that how that works?
That is how it works.
Is that how it works?
It is, yeah, no, because last year you barely missed making into the brackets. This year you barely missed making into the playoff race. This year barely missing making brackets. So next year you're gonna just barely miss winning the whole tournament. That's how it works.
That was my first year. The last year I only went 4-4, and then this year was the 6.
Listen, that year doesn't exist, right? Skip that year. Fuck that year, right? What happened last year?
4-4 is awesome.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I had 3 straight years of 4-4 before getting 5-3 this year.
Yeah, we did there, Jesse. No, it's
fine. It's fine.
I know what you mean. I was salting myself yesterday, and then sleep off. But yeah, I can imagine it's a bit frustrating, especially after playing such a shit seed as well. But you both especially for the seed being so utterly shit, you both played it tremendously well, and if it makes things a little bit better, you can see how close you two were. We were already tense, because Jesse was announcing who was finishing, and then how close you two were as well. It was like, oh my sweet baby rays. It was very close.
This reminds me actually of the restream I did last year, because I was restreaming Gamma and Telethar, and I think they both also finished outside of the top, like right next to each other within 10 seconds, so very similar.
Oh, yeah, super close.
As long as our race between the two of us was the best of the 14.
Absolutely.
Well, it has
That's
to
all
be.
that matters.
Well, unless Specs and Furious Magic were getting restreamed on the same channel.
Nope. It was
Okay.
Furious and Freddy. Was on one, and Specs was elsewhere. So no, this was the
okay. So then obviously it has to be the best.
this was the best match.
Yeah,
This was the
obviously.
coolest match. This is where all the cool kids were. So yeah, definitely, this was the top race stream for sure. Absolutely no concern about that. But I mean, yeah, with that, I don't think there's anything else to say about this particular seed. This one can go die in a fucking fire, and just
Did Homewrecker watch this?
he might have been. I've been trying my best to not bother home since.
I know. Yeah. He's got
Yeah,
some stuff going on.
he's not so well right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, I will. Do you know what though? I'll send him this. I think it will make him smile. Hopefully something does. But yeah, like I said, yeah, just massive GGs to you both for making it in, and thank you for putting on an awesome race for us to watch.
Yeah. Thanks for restreaming. I hope everyone not playing this seed had a fun time, because nobody playing this seed had a good time.
I said to Jesse, I don't even know how far in. I was like, do you know what? This is the first time that I am happy that I didn't make it. Because
I remember when I said I was like, I'm a little jealous that I don't get the comm this year. I was fucking great.
Gil, I don't know what to tell you. I offered a swap season. You said no,
Yeah.
right? So you could have actually.
I mean,
do you know what? No
that was my
sympathy for
one
you.
mistake this seed.
That
was
was
saying
it.
no to that.
It was no sympathy for you. I offered to swap,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Nah, don't worry about it." So
Yeah.
nah, no sympathy
Yep,
for
that
Gil.
one's on me.
Trey, you can still have sympathy, okay?
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, unless there's anything from Jesse or either of you both.
I'm excited
no.
to not be in an active tournament as of now.
For like a week until main tournament qualifiers start.
I'm not playing in Maine.
Okay, well I am, so
I was gonna say I'm not on break right now. 80 key drop and Pie Spoy are going right now.
I am
I mean,
so
I'm-
glad I dodged Pilot Spoiler.
I'm in one of
I
those.
almost joined, and then I didn't, because I was like, I don't know how long I'm going to be in Crosskeys or stuff, so.
I finally get to relax, which is good because I have to go to a wedding next week.
Congrats on wedding.
I'm not getting married.
Oh, well, I would hope so, because otherwise, where's my fucking invite? Can you imagine getting married and not inviting me? Like, wow. Okay, fine. I see how it is, Traymond. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, I have to because turnabout's fair play or something.
No, that's an important choice that you need to make for yourself. but I mean, if you want to give Zen a Super NT in return, that would be cool. Don't know how you would get it without selling a kidney right now.
To get what now?
Obviously, I just give you back the one you gave me.
You're using it. Oh Christ. No, we need to wait till Trey gets married and then finally make it over there.
We'll see if that happens.
Go to SGL sometime. Brave, come on.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, come to
expensive.
SGL.
this year, just come.
It's certainly not.
Yeah.
Gil, I've
Do you
just
know?
spent.
Like, I'm going this year.
Do you know how much? I'm not even gonna. I have spent in the thousands of pounds this week alone. I have no money.
No, so all I'm hearing is what's another 1,000?
No,
Just win the tournament
Trey,
and you make your money back.
What I'm trying to tell you is there is no money. I'm not like there's none. There's a 0. I wish there was like a 2 and a 0 and a 0 and a 0, but there's not. It's just 0.
Oh, well.
And Zen still
Unfortunate.
doesn't have his passport yet, so we can't go anywhere.
That seems like a problem.
No, he can't go anywhere, you see.
Oh, so I should just go, Zen, I'm fucking off the SGL. No answer, so I'm gonna say that means yes.
Yep, I agree. Yep.
Oh goodness. Oh, one day will we make it there. But yeah, no. With that, I mean, I don't know, but I can't imagine how you two feel. I need to go and like relax now. My brain is roasted, and
Yeah, I
I
gotta
didn't
go.
even do anything.
I need dinner, and I'm glad I have tomorrow off now.
Trey, get yourself a takeaway. You fucking earned it. I don't know what you. I don't know
Yeah,
what you get.
that's not a
but
bad idea. Yeah, I should definitely
I'll
Do the
also
same,
roommate,
Gil.
see what he wants
Yeah.
to do.
Jesse, you can get one too.
Okay.